But just 115, right? Or just 116? 116?
115 was 17. Because I made the zombies joke. And nobody else got it.
All right, we're going to go for 116. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 116. I'm your host, Malcolm, and y'all know who I'm with. Some of my niggas.
Some, not all of us.
That just threw me off.
It's fucked up.
Young C2, you know what to do.
It's your boy Big Goof in the house.
It is Vermilion as always.
Open water in this? Okay, yeah, all right, bet. So, I don't know if y'all heard in the little before podcast banter, Vermilion just spiked a water bottle into my fucking laptop and shut the whole bitch down.
I didn't mean to, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I think it's fortunate that you didn't mean to. I would be a little hurt if you. It looked intentional, but I don't think it was. Nigga definitely just tried to spike a water bottle into my laptop, shut the whole shit down, all that. I need a new laptop anyway, but it is what it is. But how y'all niggas feeling this week, man?
Epiphanies.
Hooping was not as good this week because
I could tell. I could tell, man.
Yeah, hooping was not as good this week, man. I was getting torched every single time I went to try and chase a nigga out on the three. He splashed that bitch. I had no I was so even the niggas who can't shoot was hitting that bitch, and I was getting angry because I lost every single game this week.
Damn.
I lost every team I was on lost, and I was getting buckets. It's not like I was sitting there not scoring.
I could tell you got tired faster than normal. You got tired halfway through the game.
Yeah, I was
and then after that, you was just done. I could see it.
I was pissed because after losing the third game, I damn near was I was just fuck it, I'm gonna play because everybody else playing. I don't even care. But I was Millie. One game I came down and I hit 3 half court shots. I'm talking pull up right past the half court line, wet, none but net.
Wow.
I'm just trying to, I want to win the game. And I'm I just couldn't do it. Every time, 14-16. I'm damn. I'm
damn.
I bet. 11-15. Oh, fuck. I kept on losing. I'm nigga, I'm scoring. It don't matter. I'm gonna get at least 3 buckets.
I wish I was there with you guys.
No, that was a rather fun one for me. That one was fun. I didn't get that many points because I was getting the assists. Just because everybody on my team was so tired, I would have to make the play and then pass it, and then niggas would go ahead and make the bucket. I got a couple rebounds and shit. But when it came down to actual getting buckets, I was not doing that shit. I was not in that bitch like that. I was going crazy, though. My leg was feeling better. Last week, nigga, you saw my leg was struggling.
Yeah.
Niggas was cutting to my right side, and I couldn't do shit about it, bro. My hamstring was cooked. But I got a win off on Eddie.
Today or?
Yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
Got a win off on Eddie. That was nice. Shit was fun as
good.
fuck. So that was that felt good. I was hyped about that one. Because that one, we, actually went hard as fuck for that shit.
Bro, I was mad as shit, bro. Nigga, I was pulling up from half court, Millie. I was pulling up from half court.
That's
I was not
crazy.
playing with niggas. I was I crossed half court with the ball, splash. I'm nigga, I wanted to play. I saw Dame dropped 55.
You had to do
and
the same.
I wanted at least 30. I was nigga, I bet. I know what I got to do. So I spent. When we were warming up, I spent the entire time shooting, just trying to get my shot right. Nigga, I was sick. I didn't win none of them games. I felt exactly like Dame. I was oh, fuck, man. I was niggas can't carry shit.
Was it the same group of people?
For the most part, couple swap-ins, but for the most part, same people. Your boy made it, Juan.
Damn. I really wanted to be there for that guy.
Yeah, it's all good, though. How you feeling, Vic?
Good. Keeping the flow about losing. I went fishing on Saturday, and that shit was awful, bro. I went to a new fishing spot. I was there for 6 hours, bro. Not a fucking bite. Nothing.
It'd be like that, man.
And I think it was overfished. There was way too many people fishing in a small little pond, but
It be like that. It be like that.
Besides that, been
Niggas
fucking
don't fish.
dealing with the allergies. There's a lot of like pollen flying around in Chicago right now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
also
it's
true.
awful.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like straight up cotton just flying around
Yeah.
everywhere, which is crazy.
It's flying through the air.
Yeah.
Where did you go fishing this time?
I went to. I think it's called Cermak. Cermak Pond or something.
Yeah, we gotta go fishing sometime. I'm down.
Let's go.
Definitely a fishing type.
It's fun.
vibe.
You going, Millie?
Nah,
Why not?
I'm not a fisher.
You look like a fisher dad.
Fisher dad, really?
Yeah.
Because of the beard?
Yeah.
I can see that, but I'll pass. I'll stay as the guy
you
on the
ever tried it?
sideline. Oh yeah, I tried it. Yeah, it's not fun to me. It's just too much patience involved,
Yeah.
and it's just not as rewarding as some of the other things I could be doing.
Yeah.
So,
Like what?
basketball
You should have came.
games. Yeah, I should have came.
Yeah, it's all right. Slide next week.
Yeah, I'll try to.
He was going crazy on Friday.
You said what?
Millie was going crazy on Friday, bro.
Not really. I'm not.
You were doing all right, though. You weren't going crazy, but you was doing all right. None of us were going crazy compared to Eddie.
Yeah, I got to get a lot of shit right before I can get to the level that I want to be at.
Just pass the hole up and you'll be all right.
That's a long time running joke.
How was your week, man?
You talking to me?
You're the only one who hasn't said anything about their week. I wasn't asking myself. I'm going to ask myself after you're done.
Yeah, sure. My week wasn't the best. Family member of mine died. That's why, the episode is being recorded on a different day.
Yeah, we're recording on Saturday for those who don't know.
Yeah. She had a heart attack in the bathroom, 73-year-old woman. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about that. She was a good person. All in all, I'm going to attend the funeral. Funeral date is coming soon. I don't know when that is. But yeah, that kind of ruined the week. That's about it, though.
My condolences.
My condolences. I can understand how that would ruin a week.
Yeah, but she's that's all I'm going to say on that, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That's a dense topic.
Nah, I can definitely understand that. That shit is heavy. And we appreciate you even sliding here to do the podcast.
Always.
Like the day after, you feel me? Like that's some intense shit. Niggas actually doing shit like that, man. And you wanted to record it last night too, which is some dedication shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, man. That's all you wanted to say about your week, I'm assuming.
Kind of, yeah. That whole because this happened yesterday morning when we were supposed to come in, so that's why I kind of had time later that night. But later that night, I kind of tweaked. I don't know. I feel like
it.
Not processed it, but I was listening to a lot of. Also, I'm gonna explain this now. I can't listen to any more Juice WRLD anymore. I was listening to Lean With Me while I was thinking about some depressing ass shit.
Yeah.
And I kind of went over the edge mentally.
Yeah.
And I can't.
I've done that.
I can't listen to Juice WRLD no more.
At
least for a while.
Nah, I know. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had that moment where you go. There's a point in the Juice listening experience to where it goes from feeling not alone to absorbing all the feelings.
Kind of, yeah. I can see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? There's a point in the Juice where it's oh, wow, someone actually kind of understands how I'm feeling. There are other people that feel that way.
Yeah.
And then when you go a little too far, you kind of just feel a little bit of everything. And then you kind of even start to take pieces of it that you don't relate with and start to piece that into yourself. I know the feeling. I've been there. Yeah, that was a tough experience. You know how I feel about song Hurt Me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know how I feel. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Long story short, I tweaked to a point that I realized I have to change a lot about myself. So I reached out to a therapist and I'm coordinating with them to see when I could get in there and schedule some shit.
You doing it in person or online?
Apparently it's all Zoom based, which I don't fuck with, but I'm gonna see if I could get in person because I'm trying to straighten some things out mentally. And
yeah, the Zoom ones don't hit. I actually did an online Zoom one relatively recently, and it didn't hit. It was also an old Asian lady, so that's probably also part of it. Because, like,
that's not going to be the same.
I can't relate with an old Asian lady at all. You feel me? But, yeah, my homeboy put me on. And because, you know, a situation that me and my homie had. You know what situation I'm talking about. Yeah, he had some issues, so he saw a therapist, and he said it helped. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it because I was having some similar issues. It didn't, but I'm gonna try another one and see if maybe that's better.
Sure. If this guy works out for me, I'll recommend you him.
Yeah, if he works out, shit, slide me his Zoom code, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Therapy's never really worked for me. Every time I've tried, it just doesn't. It doesn't help me. But I know it can help some people because it's like the anonymity, the knowing that it's damn near anonymous. It's kind of like it stays between you and somebody who doesn't really know you.
Yeah, what I would really be seeking out the help for is more so to gain like skills, because I really didn't grow up around people like that. So gaining the skills from somebody who's actually studied the shit would help me a lot. So just trying to repair my personality and get it 100%. And that's about it.
I feel that. I understand. It be like that sometimes, man. And everybody, like, therapy's a long and I haven't gone through the long process, but therapy's a long process of like finding the correct therapist and like actually like going through a lot of the steps. I've seen a couple different therapists, but I haven't gone like that deep into it. Like I've gone maybe 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I think 3 sessions was the most I did with like one therapist. And it's a different experience, and I feel like if you go deeper into it, you can get a little bit more out of it. I don't feel like I went deep enough into it, but yeah, it's a long process. So
yeah, I imagine it is.
Yeah. But
that's it for me. Yeah.
Word. So how was your week, man? Oh, my week was pretty good.
There it is. There it is.
Nah, my week was pretty chill. It was nothing crazy. Basketball, a lot of work here in the studio, a lot of adulting. Nigga, I spent my whole, Thursday just paying bills, man. Sad.
Yeah, I saw some of the bills here.
Yeah, wasn't fun, man.
Didn't look like it.
Yeah. I mean, the niggas shared money, so you'll be feeling it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be feeling that one. But yeah, just paying bills and shit. It's been a lot. But other than that, like the week's been pretty chill. I haven't done anything too crazy. A lot of fucking work. Not gonna say too much about work, but work has not been fun lately. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say too much just because a lot of people at work actually listen to the podcast now. So like,
Good.
Like, and I don't know who's cool with our new store director, but like I don't want to say too much about her, but I'm not the fondest of her.
I actually went into Target and picked up these pants.
I feel like that was explaining exactly what you should
explain.
Oh,
no, I could say a lot more, but I'll say what I said.
Is she tall, Hispanic, with blonde hair?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, never mind.
Working at my Target?
Yeah.
Tall, Hispanic with...
Or like highlights or something.
I think I know who you're talking about, but no, she's not the store director.
She looked important, but
I think I know who you're talking about. I'm not sure, but
whatever.
But yeah, no, work has been a little interesting this week. I haven't been having the greatest time, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully, I don't have to do that shit too much more. Once again, shout out to everybody who's been buying these global tees. God damn, this shit has been fucking fantastic, bro. I've never had a drop where niggas sold out of some shit. Like, nigga, that's fun.
I imagine.
Selling out of some shit is lit, bro. Niggas got no more larges in the sand. I got no more larges in the XL. I don't have that many more black larges.
No more larges in the XL? What's that mean?
My bad. No more. Damn, was that funny?
Because it was just the way he paused. He was like, he like waited on you. He was like,
yeah, nah. I have no more XLs in the sand. I don't have any more sand in large or XL.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have no more of them bitches because motherfuckers is really buying the sand ones. Almost out of the black larges. Yeah, niggas is selling out of shit. So shout out to everybody who's been buying. And if you want to buy one, nigga, hurry up, cause time is ticking. Motherfuckers is buying them, and them sales is flying.
I feel like that color really works with anything.
It really does.
Yeah.
But you could throw sand with any other color and it's gonna look good.
You could really finesse that. Yeah, that's a good ass color. So I might do some more designs and some sand. I got another good design that I got some prototypes of that I gotta work out, but I got some fire shit coming for everybody. Some fire shit.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
When does the new shit drop? Or when are you like putting out the new design?
I mean, it's not done yet. So
okay.
I have to finish. I have 3. I have like probably like 50 like drafts, but I got 3 that I'm like really, really focused on right now. And then I'm trying to decide which one of those 3 I'm going to go with. But yeah, I'm glad that the global design has been doing well. Shout out to everybody who bought that bitch. And if you ain't bought one, go ahead and do that. Go ahead. The link is in the description, whether you're on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Where else we at? Google Play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. We everywhere. Nigga, we global.
Nice.
Nothing is better than when people will be like, you got a podcast? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you wouldn't happen to be. Or they say like, what, you're on SoundCloud or this, that. And I'll be like, where you normally listen to your podcast? They be, I listen to mine on Apple Podcasts. We there. Or they be like, oh, well, normally I listen to my podcast on Spotify. Don't worry. We on Spotify.
What about Tidal? Do we have Tidal?
I don't think Tidal has podcasts.
Oh, okay.
And if they do, then I'm going to get us there. I'm going to get us there soon, man. I'm going to get us there soon. Okay. I also got told I have a good voice for podcasting recently, which I thought was pretty cool, because I don't think I have a good voice for podcasting, but
I would say you do.
I agree.
I would say you do, nigga.
Well,
you got that narrator voice.
Niggas so hot.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Nigga just got to growling.
Flustered.
He started growling.
He's nah.
Nigga turned to DMX.
man.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been some chill weeks, but y'all ready to go ahead and get started with these topics?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
All right. I think I know what I want to start with. Recently, the 2010 or the Mount Rushmore of the 2010s has dropped. Has everybody seen it?
Yeah.
Everybody is asking who the 4th face should be. The faces on there are Drizzy, of course. Mr. Kendrick Lamar, duh. J. Cole, and then the last one is blank. Who do we feel should be put in that last spot and why? And what are your criteria for these spots?
So we're going to ignore
Nikki.
who went up, or?
Huh?
We're going to ignore who took the spot right now, or?
Yes, and then we'll say who the rest of the world said.
Sure.
Yeah,
Nikki.
we'll say who Double XL said.
Nikki.
You believe Nikki. What are your criteria? Why did you pick Nikki?
Nikki's top 5 in sales, regardless of who you look at. She's
Top 3.
Yeah, regardless of who you look at. Lyrical ability. She's definitely, you can't say anything about her craft because it is good.
Facts.
And just overall dominance. She ran the 10 years.
She sure did.
Yeah.
She sure
She
did.
was up there.
She did go quite nuts.
I can't get mad at that.
Who you think, Millie?
So mine would have to have a subtraction from the already made list.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Now, I love this artist. He's fantastic. He helped shape the way I, interpreted music for a while, but J. Cole's going to have to come off the list.
And why?
Because he would be replaced by Kanye West. Kanye is just he's way more impactful. I feel like he's made more strides and he's pushed music to leaps and bounds compared to everybody else on the list, even Drake included.
Yeah.
Even Drake. So Kanye would take J. Cole's place and Nicki would have a place there as well. That would be my list.
You know what? I could agree, but I'm not taking J. Cole off the list, and I might be Nicki and Kanye might be interchangeable because I thought of Kanye more as like 2000s to like 2010. He dominated without like
That's the thing with him.
Yeah.
He controlled before 2010 and after 2010.
Yeah.
That's a crazy guy.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why is each individual that's already on there? We know why Drake is on there. I don't feel like that needs much explanation.
It doesn't.
Why do you guys feel Kendrick is on there?
Body of work. Name one bad album he put out between 2010 and 2020.
I could say that for a lot of artists.
No, you can't. You can name one bad one. I can even go off the rip and name one for each individual person on Mount Rushmore that had a bad album in between. He did not.
That's actually a good point.
He did not have a bad album in between those 10 years.
My thing on Kendrick is I don't listen to enough Kendrick, so I'm just going to leave him untouched. I can respect that other people would put him there, so I'll leave him there. I've seen the mark that he's made, but I don't listen to him.
To Pimp a Butterfly, classic.
Fire.
Untitled and Unmastered, classic.
Good
I wasn't
Kid, Mad
crazy about
City.
that one.
I loved that
I
one.
wasn't crazy about that.
2 and 7 are fantastic. Fucking Good Kid, Mad City.
Was that 20? I thought that was 09.
No, that's not 09.
It's like
Okay.
12.
Oh yeah, I think it's
Oh,
2012.
shit. Maybe I'm getting my shit mixed up. Oh no,
And-
Section 80 was like 09.
I think Section 80 might have even been 2011.
I don't think Kendrick had any shit.
Oh,
past
I mean,
that.
hey, shit, I could be wrong.
So I could be wrong too. So it might be 2010, but I think it's definitely within the last decade.
Okay, word.
Kendrick Lamar dominated every single album he dropped. Classic. Like there's nothing to be said about it. Damn, classic.
Why
All
is J.
of it,
Cole on there?
Classic. J. Cole consistency. He's never really. I don't think he's and he's finding the new wave too while he's doing everything. So
No,
like,
he hasn't. He just recently did that. That's
what I'm
decade,
saying.
Though.
Yeah,
But he didn't do that in 2010.
Yeah, he did. He did that in 2019 and Revenge of the Dreamers 2. Like there is like he's definitely done stuff with and collaborating and growing as an artist himself. He went from only doing like, nigga, I don't want no features on my shit to like, nigga, I'm gonna have features. I'm gonna do this. He's evolved with the times, and I definitely think like it's the body of work. It's once again just like you can't when you're naming top 5. He's like in there when you're thinking about it.
As much as I want him to be there, I feel like he is an honorable mention.
I'm not hating on J. Cole, but I don't see why he would be on this Mount Rushmore. I get that he has huge popularity and motherfuckers do love him. But yeah, no, it doesn't make sense that he would be on this list over a Ye.
Yeah, I could agree with that too.
Like, or even the fact that he was on the list before Nicki. I don't think that made sense.
I think those 3 are interchangeable. If you tried to put any of those 3 on there.
Why is Cole on there? Other than growing, nigga, everybody's grown. You feel me? Like, if you look at
Platinum,
Pink Friday,
no features.
so what?
Name another nigga with double platinum, no features.
But just because
Like
no
that-
one else throws out albums with no features because niggas don't like that.
Niggas wouldn't go double platinum if they didn't like it.
Yeah, Drake would 100% go.
He would go,
double
but that he's different. That's just different.
Anybody on this list, Kendrick would go double platinum with no features.
Well, I don't think
Nicki would go double platinum with no features. Ye would probably go all the
Ye
motherfuckers
could
would
do
do
it.
it. Like, it's not a feat.
I definitely.
It's just he's the only
it's a
one that
feat
tried it.
nobody has.
Because
It is a
why?
feat.
Why, nigga? If I could get the dirtiest in the fucking mud, yeah, sure, nigga. Like, I may be the nigga who got the dirtiest in the mud. Nobody else want to go do that because no one's competing with you on that. No one wants to go double platinum with no features because niggas want to make the best album possible.
Yeah.
In order, like,
I
yes,
agree.
I could do some crazy shit like that and do a stat that no one else would do. but that doesn't give out the best album possible. You feel me?
Yeah.
Drake would rather give out the best album possible with features. Kendrick would rather do that. Same with Nicki. Same with everybody. Almost any artist would do that shit.
For sure, yeah.
I think he just has classics enough to put him up there. Like 2014 Forest Hill Drive,
but
Born Sinner. Those are just like he was dominating in the beginning. So
and I re-listened to Born Sinner. Actually, I have to say I think that is his best body of work.
I love Born Sinner, and that's just what it is. He dominated early. He might not have, and I think he finished out strong. I think he had a good last couple of years.
I disagree.
I loved Revenge of the Dreamers. I love that shit.
That's not a J. Cole album.
It's him. He curated the entire album. He chose what goes on it. He chose everything. It was just his labels.
It's a Dreamville album.
Yeah, Dreamville is him.
Dreamville is not him.
Yes, it is. It's his label. It's all his shit.
That doesn't make Dreamville him.
If you curate and produce the entire shit, nigga, it's your shit. You did not go to the Revenge of the Dreamers album because it was Dreamville. You went there because
true.
It was his album.
That's true.
I 100% disagree.
Yeah, okay.
I did not go to that bitch for J. Cole.
So where did you find out about that bitch? If it wasn't through J. Cole.
What do you mean?
Where did you find out about the Dreamville album?
The Joe Budden podcast? Like, what do you mean? Like,
so you didn't find out through an avenue that was J. Cole?
But that doesn't make it him.
I'm saying he's on damn near every song. It's literally like, and I think he has some songs where it's literally just him and one other person. Literally, like,
well, first off,
his album full of
album.
features.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's his album with just a fuck ton of features. I think there's like 3 songs where he's not on it, and that's like a Drake album. Drake has 3 songs sometimes where he's not on that bitch.
Yeah, but that was a playlist, and I'm not gonna talk about that because the album was absolutely abysmal.
Scorpion didn't have many features on it either.
Scorpion had a lot of features.
He had
in the second half, yeah.
Most of the songs were just him.
The second half had a lot of features.
Really?
Yeah, like the R&B half, yeah.
The second half had a bunch, but the first half really didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he was trying to prove a point with that one, so niggas was like, yeah, nah, I'm not. Because that was around the ghostwriting time, and nigga wanted to show niggas like, this is just me, bro.
2018 was the ghostwriting time?
Scorpion was when he addressed the ghostwriting shit. That was when he addressed Pusha.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Push made more ghostwriting allegations. You know the 2015 Meek Mill ones.
Yeah.
But Push made more.
He made him way more notice that Take Care was not all Drake's work. So like it was like,
regardless.
yo, y'all regard that as the best album of all time, but like that's really the Weeknd album. And I was like, shit.
Yeah, but when it comes down to the Mount Rushmore, I'm going to be honest. I get why J. Cole's on here because I obviously understand. Like, nigga's ridiculously popular.
He has the stats. He
can rap. Yeah, but if we're talking stats, then there's no reason he should be up here before Nicki.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. If I was doing it, yeah, I would probably do the same thing and take J. Cole down, put up Ye. I'd probably take J. Cole down and put up Nicki, and then also put up Ye. I'd probably go Drake, Kendrick, Nicki, Ye.
That's fair.
I think that's the best. And as much as I would like to put Big Sean on here, I'm not.
Yeah, can't do that.
And the only reason is the importance of timing. If Big Sean didn't drop Hall of Fame when he did, then yeah, niggas would probably regard him in the same arena as these other niggas. But he did. Nigga dropped Hall of Fame when he dropped it, and that fucked a lot of shit up for him.
I don't know if that's timing. I mean, if you look at these artists that we named, Kanye West, he's, on there because of the impact that he made towards music as a whole.
Yeah.
Drake is Drake.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously those first two spots are locked.
Drake is like the Lakers. You think about music and he comes to mind the same way. Think about basketball, the Lakers come to mind. That's just what it is.
Yeah, and to be on that wall, I don't think Big Sean has any he has qualities. He doesn't have a lot of qualities that would put him there, though.
If Big Sean dropped Dark Sky Paradise instead of Hall of Fame, he would be in the exact same position as J. Cole.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're saying that would have changed our perception of him?
100%.
Because I think
what he did,
that's biased.
What he did in the early,
that is what it is.
Objectively, what he did in the early 2010s changed people's perception of him, because what Big Sean did wasn't what J. Cole or Kendrick did. He made club hits. He made strip club hits. He made that type of hits, while the other niggas were making more mature music. You feel me? If he would have dropped Dark Sky Paradise instead, which was more mature, instead of Hall of Fame, then yeah, he would be in the same talks. Because if we're keeping it a stack, nigga can fucking rap. I don't feel like there's any debate against that.
Yeah.
Nigga can rap as well as J. Cole. J. Cole has always just been more mature. His music has always been mature, and it's always had a message, where when J. Cole was dropping Crooked Smile, Big Sean was dropping Ass. You feel me? That's where the difference.
Finally Famous.
What you mean?
Finally Famous is another album where he wasn't that mature on that album.
Yeah, but like
that, and if we're talking 2010s, you gotta. It's the complete body of work.
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
not
true.
Just,
but Finally Famous was also like his introduction. So I'm not really.
Your introduction is
that's
big
the
part.
Most important part.
That is a big part.
That's true, but
Drake's introduction, nigga.
But you gotta look at it at the timing of it, because Big Sean got here through Ye.
Yeah,
Ye wasn't dropping mature music at the time, so Finally Famous was in the same bag as that. Finally Famous matched Ye's energy at the time. You feel me?
When did Finally Famous come out?
2011.
Yeah.
So that was
Magna Carta. Is that around that time? Magna Carta, and like when he was messing with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was
no, I'm gonna have to hard disagree. He was doing that shit by his lonesome.
Ye was bussing off of the club records.
He threw his introduction. Ye was busting off niggas in Paris.
Ye was busting off club records. That's why Big Sean had the biggest introduction out of all of them, because one, it was fucking Ye.
He did not have the biggest introduction out of all of them.
Nigga, he was on every single Good Friday drop. Motherfuckers was blasting Click, Mercy. Like, what are you talking about?
No, Click and Mercy.
Like,
he did come out of nowhere.
Nigga, fucking Ass. When Ass was popping, everybody would like.
He did.
We not gonna act like this nigga did.
Nigga, he had a great start.
Nigga got thrown a oop from Ye.
Yeah, you got thrown a oop from Ye and then didn't win.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga had the best start out of all of them, but he didn't adapt, because Drake kind of did change music when nigga was like, I'm about to get mature as fuck. He said, I'm about to get more mature than any nigga in this bitch. And everybody else was like, let's get mature with them. And Big Sean was like, ass.
Yeah, but
that fucked some shit up. That fucked shit up.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, like, he's not on the list because of his errors. It was never.
You're not disagreeing with me.
Yeah. I'm saying he was. It wasn't about his timing as much as he chose not to do some shit.
That's timing. If he would have dropped mature projects sooner,
but if anybody would have dropped their best shit sooner, they would have done better. Like that goes for anyone.
Not best shit though.
That is his best shit. Like you said, if he would have dropped Dark Sky Paradise, which you said was his best shit.
That's true. I said that because that's the next one. But if he would have dropped any of his projects, I decided Dark Sky Paradise, Detroit 2, any of those, if that sound would have came in sooner, but nigga was still immature. So he was like, fuck it, bro. Yeah. I'm going to make some fucking club bangers. And that's what the fuck I'm going to do, and these club bangers going to go up. So, Nikki, come on. Let's go make some club bangers.
And I have another honorable mention. What about Future? We gonna leave Future out of the conversation?
Future does not deserve to be on.
Come on, bro. Future definitely dominated the 2010s.
He'd be like...
I wouldn't even say he dominated the 2010s.
All right.
If there were an alternate mountain, he'd be on that alternate mountain.
Exactly.
Like if there's a top 4, then like lower 8.
If then it was top 10, you would see him.
He would be on the top 10. No way he deserves to be on the top.
I'm saying if you're gonna argue that Big Sean's top 5, then I'm gonna argue Future could be up there too.
Future didn't get into it until 2015. Like
He
halfway
was
through.
going crazy still.
But 2015.
He was going crazy. Name another
It's
nigga
of
with
the
a
decade.
dual album with Drake.
But that doesn't matter
That
because it's
shit
of
is
the
gas.
decade. If you
That's-
got into the race halfway and we're counting the entire race, then
Yeah, if we're counting the entire race, then I'm just going to look about what you did. Like, if you covered more ground than a nigga, like, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
If I cover
If
more
that's
ground with you with half the time, then yeah, nigga, I'm going to be like, okay.
if that's the case, then yeah, there's niggas like Uzi and fucking like
yeah, Uzi
Juice,
didn't-
nigga. Like they're niggas who can fuck around.
Yeah,
and get
but
up
they
here.
didn't cover the ground that Future covered in 5 years. Future covered ground.
feel
I would
like
say
Juice
Uzi
covered.
covered the ground that Future did
No.
way quicker.
Juice covered it in like a year.
Yeah, Juice
Yeah.
destroyed everybody's stats.
No, I don't think y'all niggas really know how Future gets that. Future dominates the club. Like, Future is dominant. And the club
does.
scene is very, very important to your music numbers.
Yeah.
And he dominates the club. Like, Future, you walk into the club, you're hearing a Future song throughout that night.
But if we're talking numbers wise, Uzi and Juice are both above Future.
Yeah, but the numbers are instantaneous. Like, and yeah, your numbers could instantly skyrocket above a niggas, but that doesn't make sure that you're going to stay at those numbers. Future has been growing without, like, I don't know how to really put this. Like, Future has been growing consistently since he started. Like, there's not been a nigga in his way. And he's,
I don't know why-
and everybody fucks with Future too.
But growing consistently, I don't put that as criteria to make it on a Mount
I feel like that is 100% criteria. You have to grow the entire time. There is no point where you're
But since
stagnant.
we started the podcast, we've been growing consistently. But that don't make us on the fucking podcast Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, we haven't been growing at a rate that is fucking
It's consistent.
huge. Yeah, it's a consistent rate, but Future's been blowing up ever since what? Fucking
2015.
Earlier than 2015, actually,
He
because
wasn't on the map until 2015.
he was on the map way earlier than 2015.
No.
If I go back and
There
look,
are niggas who listen to him.
Man.
He was not mainstream until 2015.
until he dropped
What a time. Future fans listen to Future, but the world did not start listening to Future until What a Time.
What was that DS2? What was that called?
Dirty Sprite 2. Future fans listen to Dirty Sprite 2.
Purple Rain, DS2.
Future fans listen to
now
all
that I
that.
think about it, yeah,
Those
now
are
that-
all Future mixtapes that I listened to. The world didn't listen to that shit.
Yeah,
What a Time is when niggas started actually
I thought it was
listening to
funny
Future.
because everybody was like, "Why is Future calling himself Pluto?" I'm like, "The nigga Pluto, like, like that nigga's been Pluto.
You've been Pluto since like 2010 or something.
Yeah, he's been Pluto forever.
Like Future's prolific, but
but that's my bias. And then I know Future well a little bit better than the next nigga. Like
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
but that don't put him on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but what I'm arguing is not that it puts him on the Mount Rushmore. It puts him in the same spot as Big Sean. Like, Big Sean is not head of the nigga. That is,
I disagree.
by what means?
Skill.
When did we agree that shit was 100% that mattered?
I think skill is pretty important to be on the Mount Rushmore.
What skill does he lack?
Lyricism and rapping.
Yeah, okay, so lyricism and rapping. Well, we were talking about impact and what you could do. I definitely think Future had 10 times the impact of Big Sean. I don't see niggas rapping like Big Sean. I definitely see niggas cloning Future.
Yeah, and there are a lot of great rappers out there that could spit their ass off, but they.
Yeah, and I can name
That's
10
facts.
rappers
But
better
if
than
I'm doing
Big Sean.
If I'm doing, first off, 10.
Yeah, 10 niggas who are just technically
Let me
better
hear
than
10.
Big
Let me
Sean.
hear 10.
Royce the 5'9".
Yeah. Okay, so are we talking like mainstream?
Yeah,
niggas?
I'm saying
Yeah,
if we're
Royce
just
can rap
naming-
better than anybody. Go ahead.
Yeah, if we're naming niggas who can
In
just
my opinion,
rap
Royce is
better
the best
than,
rapper of all time.
I got Nas, the best rapper.
Obviously, yeah. But my opinion, I got Royce.
I just like Biggie's clip.
I got Royce against anyone.
I feel like Biggie could rap about anything.
He could, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
I like his clip. It sounds like it's endless.
I still want to hear the 10.
You can name 10 niggas who rap better than...
I know. Give me 10.
Joyner Lucas technically raps better than... Yes. In technical, he's corny, but if we're talking poetry, he writes better than...
Comparable? Not better.
They're ideal.
Not better.
Yeah,
same level.
I'm saying if you're talking technical, if we're just talking like technicality and ability to write a rap song, Joyner Lucas is better at writing a rap song than performing it.
I would say comparable. I'm not giving him better.
Okay, you don't have to. I will. Lil Wayne,
obviously.
Juice WRLD.
No.
Juice WRLD does not have a better clip.
No,
he has better ability at rapping.
Is one of the best artists of all time. Juice WRLD is not one of the best rappers of all time.
No, I'm saying Juice WRLD had a better ability to rap than Big Sean.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're gonna find too many people who agree with that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Drake.
Sure. Yeah.
No argument.
Drake can rap his ass off. Kendrick can rap his ass off.
Where are we at? Are we at 5? That's
3.
5. What?
How you get 5?
Royce the 5'9".
Yeah. Oh, 4. You're right.
Yeah. So that's 4. Let me think about. It's hard to think about rappers as like. Well, if you want, Eminem is a better rapper. If you want to cut that. Sure. I'm not. No one's going to defy that one.
Yeah, I don't like
Jay-Z,
Eminem, but sure.
Kanye West.
I don't know about Jay-Z.
No. Kanye West is a better rapper than Big Sean.
No.
Okay.
Kanye West wouldn't even agree with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Kanye West would not agree with that.
I doubt that. I doubt Kanye West would agree.
Kanye West has said that Big Sean is a better rapper than him.
I would love to see the clip. I would love to see the clip.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after this.
I'm definitely leaving Jay-Z up there though. Jay-Z is a better rapper than Big Sean.
I could debatably put Jay-Z up there. Yeah.
I don't know about how I feel about.
You just don't like Jay-Z. But
yeah,
I
like Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z.
I'm trying to think.
I think you said on here that you don't like Jay-Z.
Nas, because I'm completely leaving him out. Yeah. I just bringing up a catalog of rappers is hard.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think.
It's tough. Big Sean can fucking rap, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga can rap.
That nigga can fucking rap.
I'm just saying, like, there's niggas who aren't on the list who beat him at that. So, like, if we're using that, then
you said Wayne already, right?
Yeah, I already said. Oh, I don't think I have Wayne as a finger though. So.
Yeah, you do. That was the 4th.
Oh, yeah, you were right.
At the end of the day, for my criteria, rapping and ability is probably number 1. Obviously, there's more that comes into it. Fucking numbers, I think consistency. There's a lot more, but number 1 on the list for me is ability.
Yeah, I think number 1's body of work. Regardless, body of work, your catalog is more important than how good the occasional song is. Damn, this one song goes crazy, but Drake has an album where you can't skip shit. There's album. He has multiple albums in a row where there's not a skippable song on the bitch.
See, but so catalog is for me is not part of the criteria because certain niggas would get eliminated for things like catalog. Future could never touch the list for me.
Yeah,
if we're basing it off of catalog because Future has so many that are just bad, but he has a lot of them that are fucking great. Future's one that shoot off 15 billion, and at least 20 of these hoes are going to smack. Why do you shoot
so many threes? Because there's not a 4-point shot. Like that is, I get that,
and that's why I don't put that in there because that would automatically eliminate.
Yeah,
a
but body, I feel like
or a thug.
That is why I'm saying like it's very hard to make this Mount Rushmore because
or even J. Cole.
J. Cole has the body of work. He has the body of work. He has
KOD and For Your Eyes Only are 2 misses.
Oh, that's 2 misses. But so then Big Sean has 2 misses. Like everybody has. Finally Famous is a miss. If you compare to the rest of 2010s, that is a miss. If we're bringing, it's a miss compared to KOD. That is a miss. Like that. What are you talking about?
We're also comparing. Are you talking what numbers?
If we're talking,
because you got to compare it by time.
If I'm talking body of work, if I'm talking which one's the better album, KOD is a better album than that. But how
KOD
is that?
Came out 8 years later.
That
like,
what does that have to do with being
it still
better?
counts as a better.
Look, Take Care is a better album than KOD, and Take Care came out in
Take Care is
2012.
debatably the best out. We can't use Drake's stats because Drake is the best artist
Nigga.
damn near ever, nigga.
He
Drake
got
is
more
the best
slaps
artist
than the
ever.
Beatles. But I'm literally saying body of work is very necessary to count in because of like that is what your rap is about, correct? Your rap is just your body of work. And if you have, I'm a good ass rapper and I have a hit every album versus niggas don't skip shit when my shit is playing. My whole album might play go the full way through before you skip some shit.
But niggas can fumble. Like niggas should have room to fumble and still be the best. Because
you don't have the room to. That is the reason why niggas say Mike is better than LeBron. You don't have room to fumble.
Nigga, Drake fucking dropped More Life. No one likes More Life.
No one likes More Life as much as the other shit, but a lot of niggas like More Life more than other people's albums.
There's not.
You're
out of
comparing
all the other people on Mount Rushmore, there is not an album that is worse than More Life.
That's
exactly.
Fair. He has the worst album on there and the best one.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, when you're talking, and number one is a playlist, so it's not an album.
That's true.
That's true.
But
and it's not when you're thinking about Drake's body of work, you like More Life is on the lower end, but it's still not a. It's a
bad album.
There's
terrible.
There's some terrible songs on there, but there's also some there's 2 or 3 hits. There's 2 or 3 hits on that bitch, and that's it.
Sure, 2.
There's 2 or 3 hits,
and
but that can go for a lot of people's albums. A lot of people's albums only have 2 or 3 songs that really make it to your playlist. That is just how people are. Now Drake threw a regular caliber album out, and that is where niggas look at it and be like, "What the fuck is this?" That's why More Life was a regular caliber album.
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy good. It wasn't bad.
If
it
More
wasn't,
Life came out from any other artist, niggas would drag it through the fucking mud. But Drake has the room to do that because he's Drake.
Drake also made some songs where niggas are just like, meh. Most of the people who listened to the shit was meh. KMT, worst Drake song I've ever heard. By far. Well, by like the farthest. And it wasn't ruined by him. It was a lot of his features. A lot of his features were the reason why that album was bad. That album was bad because of the people who were on it with him, not because of Drake.
Nigga, I heard a Drake and Kanye song and hated it.
What song was that?
Glow, nigga. Like,
I'm about to glow.
That bitch is terrible. Like, it's not just the features.
I like that song.
You lying.
I like that song. I'm not gonna lie.
You're lying.
Nigga, I just sung the part. Nigga, I clearly remember the bitch.
Nigga, I know it too, but you're still lying.
I like that song.
I refuse to believe you enjoy that.
Nigga, I just told you the worst Drake song of all time is KMT.
I refuse to believe
KMT with Gigs on that bitch. Gigs through. I
don't even remember what he said.
That's the one. That's the one where he cloned
Ain't got
X.
no love in my plans.
Yeah. No, I remember Drake, so I don't remember the other guy.
Oh, me either. I turned
dirty, sipping up dirty.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was like, nigga,
bad. That album was bad.
That album was not good, but I just think it was
50 minutes.
Word.
I just think it was pretty mid. It was just mid. And when you get mid from the nigga you're expecting the great shit from, you'd be like, what the fuck?
If anyone dropped the album, I'd come in here and disrespect the fuck out of it. Keep it a stack with you. I'd come in this bitch and disrespect.
Yeah, that bitch was not good. But it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was. Millie, if you came in here and played that shit for me, I would cook you into oblivion.
I believe it.
Yeah. Like, that shit is
You have an album with 3 songs now, that's the standard. Like, the standard is niggas drop. Yeah, where 3 songs go crazy and then the rest of the shit is mid.
Yeah.
That is the usual now. Niggas will drop an album and that shit don't got shit but 3 good ones and
that'll
then
make it a good album.
Yeah, but that's the usual. I'm saying if that's the standard, Drake just threw out a mediocre album, a mediocre playlist. And it's just down there. But the nigga's number one because the rest of his body of work, you don't skip shit.
Yeah, he got hits. He got hits.
He has
Drake
more
is a unicorn, 100%.
than anyone. So that's like Steph Curry having a bad shooting night. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the nigga's good. You know he's good at what he does. Every nigga has an off night. But the inconsistency is the problem. It is when you see somebody consistently doing bad shit, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying body of work is number one, because it requires everything. It requires your rap.
One.
It
Ability
requires the skill of getting people to listen. It requires skill. It requires having new sound. Body of work is the most complete portion of your game. If you're looking at Drake's stats, you're looking at his Grammys, you're looking at all this other shit. He's like, yep, look at my catalog. My catalog is amazing.
Yeah, nah. I got to give it to ability number one, man.
If I gave it to something, I'd give it to production overall. Because if you're missing in one thing...
If it's production overall, then there's no way Ye isn't number one.
He should be, in my opinion. He should be.
All right, let's wrap this conversation.
He should be. No. He's evolved music more than Drake.
George Washington on that bitch.
There's no way Ye is about to be number one on this hip-hop Mount Rushmore for the 2010s.
Yeah. It's
maybe
very
for
possible.
the 2000s. I could let you have that. 2010s.
But he started dropping halfway through. How did he catch up to everybody
2000s?
else? Yes.
No, he didn't.
What is his earliest album?
Came out in 2002.
His earliest album came out in 2005.
Didn't we just do this like a month ago on the pod?
That's why I know the numbers.
Well,
Hold on.
I don't know.
Let's look this up. I'm almost positive that shit was.
Drake still has good production. I'm not saying that.
No, he has great production.
Yeah, so that's why he.
Ye is number one.
2004.
Are you positive?
College Dropout. 2004, 2005, 2007. He started halfway through. How did he win 2010?
I didn't know he started halfway through.
The nigga won though. He undeniably won. Like Wayne, yes, him and Wayne. Wayne is another one where I'm pretty for sure Wayne started like halfway through.
I don't know. I didn't listen to
No,
him.
Wayne started in like the early 2000s. Yeah, when he
Royce?
was. What about him?
No. Is Royce in the talk? No,
Nah.
Ain't no way Royce in the talks. But we can wrap up this Mount Rushmore. And let's talk about the Lil Baby, Lil Durk project.
He started in 99.
Wayne is prolific, man. Wayne is prolific.
Prolific.
All right, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Voice of Heroes. How we feeling, man? How we feeling after listening to it? Opinions? What we got?
It's good.
That shit was some heat.
It's good.
Okay. See?
I like it.
Great collaboration by two similar artists. It's good.
Great collaboration by two similar artists, and because they're two similar artists, every song sounded the same. There were maybe one or two outliers.
Can we pull up the track list real quick?
It was... So, y'all know, I don't listen to Lil Baby. I also don't listen to Lil Durk. They both have good songs. I enjoy both of their music from time to time. So, when I listened and turned on the first song, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh shit, this shit is decent as fuck. Second song came around, this shit is good. I think the third song had Travis Scott on it.
That wasn't good.
I liked it until Travis Scott.
He just came on in an open, way open space at the end. It felt like he was added last minute.
I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. The only thing I could knock about that one is, once again, the same flow, too long. Like Travis Scott used the same flow as them, and halfway through Travis Scott verse, I was like, all right, come on, let's wrap this up. And after that, I was like, all right, all these songs sound the same. I am pretty fucking bored. And here's the thing. I don't listen to that much Lil Baby. So, does he normally announce that he's the hero in every song? Because of this album, is that why he felt it necessary to say that every single song?
I didn't really hear it every single
Nigga,
song.
every single song, this nigga found a way to mention that he was the hero.
But I'm kind of on your side. I've never heard him call himself the hero before.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Nigga, he saved the hood.
That is true.
He been talking about what he's doing for everybody else. Most of his music is, nigga, I'm taking me and everybody with me to the top.
I know that Durk is the voice.
Yeah.
Everyone calls Durk the voice. Durk calls himself the voice. I never heard anyone or Baby call himself the hero.
I've heard people call him the savior, but never the hero.
I haven't heard that.
But one thing I'm confused about is why did they put Travis Scott on? I haven't heard shit. I haven't heard shit from this nigga.
It didn't.
It fit.
Like, why?
He matched the same flow. It just was boring.
The whole time I was listening, I'm like, bro, how is Travis Scott gonna hop on this? He hopped on. I was like, nah,
He did it well.
it's not it, bro.
He did it well.
They added him
It's
for
not-
no
All our
reason.
sleep, bro. He did it well.
That shit
What
was
I
trash.
do like,
That was actually the first song I listened to because I accidentally didn't listen to it in order.
what I do like is longer songs. I think we do need.
No, we don't.
I think we need to get back into the point in the music era where we're listening to longer songs.
Not from them.
Not from these motherfuckers.
Not from them.
Yes, but these motherfuckers could do it if
No,
they
no,
could
they can't.
switch
No,
their
they can't.
flows. It's so cynical, but
I'm being honest. They cannot do that because they sound too similar and they don't have enough bags that they can dip into to do that.
Yeah, but I don't like the action of 2-minute songs. I don't like
How long would you want them to be?
what, like on average for a song,
Yeah.
like 3:30. I like
That's
3:30
fine.
on a song.
That's fine.
I don't like.
I like long songs.
I don't like 2-minute songs because they piss me off.
Some niggas need to give out 2-minute songs. Some niggas
When
should
you
be giving
got
out longer
158 on the song, I'm pissed.
Yeah,
'Cause
158 is not good.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there. I want more. Like I want more, and then some 2:30 feels too short too. And I was like 3 minutes around that area. That is like the sweet spot for a song. 3 minutes, and make sure that you're doing something on that bitch. And I really liked it. I liked it. You don't have to like it, but 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
It's too much.
I didn't feel like it was too
way
much, but I
too
felt
much.
like they did need Travis Scott.
Not one person
shouldn't have
switched
been
the
on
flow. Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and Travis Scott all use the exact same flow and melody.
And it would have been hard if Travis Scott wasn't on there.
Yeah,
No.
That
I got
would've-
bored.
That would have solved
you
the
wouldn't
problem.
have got bored.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was bored when Durk did it. First off, Baby's verse was significantly longer than everybody else.
That's fine. Cause
It was
good.
on every song. Honestly, Durk got the short end of the stick on this bitch. Baby got longer verses on almost every single song.
I don't know. I feel like there were a few where Durk took over the majority. I think.
No.
Yeah. I'm
I
pretty
didn't
sure.
get
Also,
to
the
Still
one with
Running, but
yeah,
that shit looked good.
Meek was just on the chorus. Just on the chorus.
See, like I don't like shit like that. Meek
Yeah.
should have a verse. I need and
Meek
look,
should be rapping.
there should be 30 more seconds on that song.
You're right. He's right. Because if they had 30 seconds, then he would have
There's
been
a
rapping.
Meek
on.
verse.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. If there's 3 people, the song minimum should be 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
No.
Minimum. If there's 3 people on that bitch, the song should be 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Not for everybody. It depends. This album was way too many songs. It was too long.
How many songs is it?
I think it came out to like 16, some shit like that. It was long.
Yeah.
18.
It should have been stopped after 11. I feel like
For me, that's still too many.
debatably 9.
I was about to say, give us like 9, 10, sure.
Because
Any more than that is too much because So to make a good compilation album, it is nice to have similar artists on that bitch because they blend well. But they're a little too similar. The beats were very similar. It started to get a little mundane.
My issue wasn't really like the constant mundaneness, but I feel like the song quality got worse after like the 10s.
But I disagree with you.
You thought it was
think
good?
you just got bored.
I don't know.
I think if you would have listened to the album backwards, you would have said the same thing.
Nah.
I think it was just the length and you got bored.
Because it started to slow down production-wise. Like, the songs got slower. And
one of those had a horrible beat. What? Hold on. Where's my phone? One of them bitches, the beat was so fucking annoying.
And you telling me they couldn't carry it?
Man of my word. That beat I did not enjoy. And they did a good job. I'm not even going to lie to you. They did a good job. But that beat was, oh my God, that shit was so annoying.
It couldn't be a 10? They did great, but the beat was bad, so it could be a 10?
I'm with you on that.
Like, yeah, they did their best.
Like,
the beat was terrible.
The beat's trash, nigga. You're not winning that song. It's not happening.
There were a lot of good songs on there, though.
I'm probably not going to listen to it again. And I already did listen to it again, actually. I listened to it a full way through, but I listened to it really early in the morning. So I was like, maybe that's why it's feeling like this, because I'm just waking up. So I listened to it a second time, and actually listened to it a little bit on the way here, too. Just not slapping to me.
It's good to me.
It's just too... it's the same thing over and over.
But people like that. Yeah. I like that. This is something
people
that I wanted to see.
People like the same thing over and over, though?
People like repetition.
They like repetition, and they like seeing two people that they really fuck with collaborate together.
And that's where I think
either of these people.
And
what are you talking about?
Where I think music has.
You said problem. wait, hold on. You said that Lil Durk is the most overrated artist out right now.
He's extremely overrated, but he's still good.
Okay, yeah, that's a good argument.
I think that's the problem with music right now, because repetition is a lot of people's thing. And it's not longer songs. So when you have a shorter song, I can get away with repetition because niggas aren't only going to be hearing that bitch for a minute 30. You're only really hearing me rap for a minute 20. I used 10 seconds at the end of the song to just let the beat play out. And I used 15 in the beginning to let the intro start the bitch.
No, they got to it every single song. Every single song, and I noticed Baby started most of them too.
I think he likes to start the song.
Really? I feel like he got on second.
Really? I feel like Baby got on first most of them.
Because he's typically the guy to hit it out the park at the end.
That's true, but I feel like on this album, he started off first a lot.
I can't... even on the last... Wait, the last drop before this, when it was... what's the name? Every Chance That I Get, it's Baby first, Durk second. That's...
Baby's just always first. That's at least it felt that way, and it felt like all his verses were longer. I liked his stuff better, even though as an artist I prefer Durk more. But on this one, I think Baby did better. If I had to rate it, I'd give it, for my personal tastes, like a 5. If I'm going objectively, like a 6.5.
I'm going to get it to 8.5.
That is ridiculous.
It's not.
That is absurd.
It's not.
That's absurd.
This hit the spot
No.
as
that
far as street
absurd.
music goes.
What's the spot, nigga? The trash can?
Nah, this is fire.
See?
The fire pit or whatever the fuck. This is good. This is fantastic.
From what I heard, I liked. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think they did good. And the problem with music is repetition.
Okay?
I know you did not just sit and give this bitch an 8.5.
It's good. I'm only subtracting points because
oh my God,
half of it didn't belong. Okay, you know what? Let me adjust it then. Because half of it slowed down and it kind of could have not been on the project, I will give this an 8 solid.
This nigga sat here and said that an 18-song album should have been 9 songs. And somehow that's an 8.
Because it was all still good.
All right, bro. You said, yeah, I only want to listen to half of that bitch, but it's an 8.
It was still good.
Okay.
It wasn't as...
The 9 that he listened to out of the 18 were 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
it was good, but half that shit, I could have lived without half of that shit.
And the shit I could have lived without, it was still okay.
It was just not what I want.
That is the craziest shit ever, but all right, bro.
Yeah,
nah. It was just alright to me.
I definitely saved a few. I'll be coming back to it.
Shout out to The Voice and The Hero, apparently.
I've
never heard that nigga call himself The Hero before.
Yeah.
This. New Roddy Ricch. Millie? Yeah, we'll kick it over to our Roddy Ricch specialist. And back to you.
DJ Mustard did his thing.
Doesn't he always?
He always does his thing. The hook on this. I don't know what was happening on the hook. I liked everything about the hook on this song. That's all I can really say.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Now I know that what I was thinking when I was listening to it was, this sounds like a more curated Young Thug song, and I don't like Young Thug.
It didn't though.
It didn't to you?
Nah.
What did it sound like?
It sounded like Roddy got loose.
What you mean, like loose in a bad way or in a good way?
In a good way. It sounded like he was like, you know what? Let me try some new shit. It sounded like a Roddy prototype.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you like the hook? Because the hook didn't make sense to me. It wasn't rhyming fully. Because he didn't rhyme.
He isn't big on that.
On hooks?
On rhyming.
Yeah, he's pretty big on rhyming.
He has a good accent in which he can like make it sound like he's rhyming when he's not actually. And he kind of took his accent off a little bit.
He didn't even like attempt to rhyme on the hook though. Like it was just words.
I was fucking with it.
It's good.
I didn't download it, but I was fucking with it.
It's good, yeah.
Just it's not my pocket, so like I didn't download it, but it was good.
I like every single Roddy Ricch song.
And this got previewed like a month or so ago on TikTok too.
Oh,
So I've been listening to like a little bit of it for a little bit.
I think it's extremely important for people to experiment with their sound, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a good experimentation.
But it did feel like Young Thug was on it. Because on some parts,
It didn't feel thuggery though.
it didn't hit the Roddy mark for me all the way. It definitely hit it to some extent because the Young Thug sound. Some of the auto-tunes, like a little bit cracky. Some of it sounded like a little bit of a whine to it. That's fine, though.
He always has a whine.
Sometimes, but that's fine.
I think that's
He
just
always has a.
I think that's just like Southern niggas. I think that's what it is. Like when you're from the South, like
he's from Cali.
I was just about to say
He's from
he's
Compton.
not.
Oh no, I'm when I'm talking about Thug.
Oh, Thug, yeah.
Like Southern niggas, like they just have a whine to it. So I guess that you know.
Well, Thug just sucks, but like Thug is just bad. But this didn't sound thuggish to me.
Oh, Thug's verse on the Hero album was actually okay. Speaking of Thug. But
Okay, sure.
yeah, back to this.
That's how I know you capping about this album. That's how I really know.
It was okay.
Okay, yeah. Now I feel you.
Okay, but yeah, this
Nigga
was
lying through his teeth. You scared? You scared of Durk? We in Chicago. You nervous?
Hey, I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. Let's.
Oh yeah, you're scared of Durk.
Yeah, no, I am. Let's.
Nigga.
Might want to bleep that one out.
But yeah, this was good too. I liked a lot of music that dropped.
My bad. Before you go on, actually, you know what? I don't want to touch that. Let's keep going.
That's the perfect way to bait me into asking. What do you have to say?
No. Don't worry about it. I'm not talking about that on mic. Let's keep going.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna make that mistake.
Okay, bring it up afterward.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, perfect song for me. Other than like the Young Thug vibes I got from it.
Okay.
I want him to drop an actual project like soon though. That's what this has me wanting from him.
When was his last project? That was 2018?
2019.
2019. Excuse me for being antisocial.
December 2019, yeah.
So he got time. He still got time on the clock.
Nah. We went a whole year 2020 without like some significant Roddy Ricch music.
The box.
That only took me up to summer of 2020 because I listened to it so much.
Pretty good.
That's good, but it's 2021 now. I need some. It's summer 2021.
You can roll out a single, but like
This is his single.
The box or
No,
this? This is not gonna last me like more than a month. I'm gonna play this out fast.
He
He still got time on the clock.
he got a little time on
He
the
still
clock.
got time on the clock.
I need it
I'm
by
still
next
waiting
month.
on Frank Ocean. Nigga, like, oh shit, I ain't got no time. That nigga Ben had no time on the clock. He just still not here.
Yeah, nah. Roddy got time though. Roddy got time.
Roddy has time.
Roddy got till fourth quarter type shit.
Oh, absolutely
No, he
not.
don't got till fourth
Absolutely
quarter.
not.
Roddy's gonna drop.
Roddy got about like a quarter left.
Roddy's gonna drop.
he got a quarter.
He's gonna drop fourth.
He
quarter.
can't make us wait 2 years.
He's gonna.
That's
drop
not
fourth
it.
Quarter. That's like standard.
Nah, it's not standard.
That's like standard.
Niggas typically drop every year, unless you're Kendrick Lamar or some shit.
Yeah, but he hasn't
Frank
dropped in
Ocean.
5
Or
years.
Frank Ocean, yeah.
That's another 5 years.
Shit. It's been since 2017,
right?
2016, nigga.
Are you sure?
Blonde came out in 2016.
Oh, I thought it was 2017.
Yeah, nigga, it's been a grip.
Damn.
Some niggas take a long time, man.
But once you do that, it kind of does become a part of your profile in a way. Like being known for not dropping and starving people of your music, it kind of has an allure to it.
Nah, that's not a good thing. That's
It's not
a good thing for an artist. For me, I always say artists should stay as consistent in dropping as possible for their core fan base. Not always for the whole world, but so your core fan base has something. Because you never want to leave your core fan base starving. Because that's how you lose fans.
I agree with you. And it does show that, you can stand the test of time. You have enough music to consistently drop, and it would all be good. But the mystery behind people not dropping, like Playboi Carti not dropping for some time, that kind of got people extremely excited.
I think there is an
drop.
allure to Frank Ocean because all of his music is like everybody loves his music, and then it's you gotta wait like 5-6 years for that shit, and then it's like fuck, bro, and then he'll just throw something randomly out, no promotion, don't talk about it on social media, he'll just throw some shit out.
Yeah,
Certain niggas can do that though, because certain niggas
are just that talented.
That's not what I was gonna say.
I think some niggas just have music that's so good that regardless of how long you have to wait on it, you'll wait for that shit to come out, and you're gonna listen when it comes out. Like,
That too.
That's just it.
But certain niggas have fans that understand and are perfectly okay with the artist not giving a fuck about the fans. You feel me? And niggas are okay with that. You feel me? Some people are like, Frank Ocean does not give a fuck about the fans. I'm cool with that. Like, I'm fine. Some niggas are like, so what?
yeah.
Same with Playboi Carti. Nigga, so what?
You see the problem.
Now, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But some niggas have barring circumstances. Lil Wayne, he couldn't drop because of label shit.
Yeah, Lil
Uzi. Yeah, some niggas have barring circumstances. Some niggas are just like, fuck it, bro. I do this for me, not for y'all. Like Kendrick. Niggas are like, Kendrick, we need something. Kendrick's like, I don't care. I don't want to do it right now, and I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, some niggas just don't care, and the fans are like, we love them anyway, because... So, like, all right, cool.
That's who the nigga was the entire time.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, some niggas
like
genuinely care about their fans, and the fans expect them to care back. Like, if Uzi went that 3 years without dropping EA, like, intentionally, niggas would have been in an outrage.
Yeah.
Because Uzi, literally, like, Uzi loves his fans for real. He interacts with his fans, and his fans expect that love back. So when you have that relationship with the fans to where the fans love you and the fans also expect that love back, when you don't do that, that becomes an issue. Because
I think then it's the safer route to just go with like not as a fan, you shouldn't expect anything. Like that's the real cusp that I'm noticing. Like you shouldn't be expecting anything. You should be happy with what you get and be happy with like what comes of it. Like if Tyler the Creator fucks around and drops a trash album, I'm gonna be like, fuck. But that's it. There's nothing more to do on it. Like, damn, I'll hope for better on the next one. Like there's nothing else I'm gonna do. Like I can't really.
I'm gonna disagree with you from an artist standpoint.
I think as long as the artist is dropping, not to cut you off, as long as the artist is dropping what they want to drop, it's gonna be good. If the artist is dropping their music, it's gonna be good regardless. If they're dropping their own, Big Sean has never dropped anything that he was not happy with. But if
he was super happy with something that's trash, it don't make it not trash.
No,
but it's good to them.
It's not trash.
I don't care if it's good to him. I care if it's good to me.
But that's why he's making the music.
Nigga, the music is not for you. It's for him. Like that. At the end of the day, the music is. I hope no artist is out there making music solely for the fans.
That's a mistake.
You should be dropping the music for yourself.
But that doesn't make it not bad.
That,
I could make a song
that
that
is
is super.
subjective.
That I could make a song that's like super important to me, like close to my heart, and play it for y'all. And if that bitch is ass, it doesn't make you're not gonna listen to him and be like, he really put his heart into this. It's good now. No, it's still ass. It's just ass with a lot of meaning to me.
ass to us, but not
Yeah,
ass to you.
the same way you can get on anybody's album and be like, yo, this track is trash. That nigga thought that bitch was A1. That nigga was fucking
cool,
with that.
but guess what? Some niggas is wrong. When you push it out for public consumption, you're putting it out for public consumption. Hey, this episode might mean a fucking lot to me. Every time we do a podcast, I'd be like, that's not true. Some episodes, I'd be like, damn, guys, we got to do better. But most of the time, that bitch be heating. If niggas listen to him and be like, the boys wasn't cooking this week, it doesn't make it good just because I tried really hard.
No,
or because I put my heart and soul in the episode.
I'm saying that's good enough for me.
No,
as long as
that's ridiculous.
No, as long as you're putting your heart into your music, I'm going to be cool with that. There's a million other niggas to listen to. If I want to listen to some other shit, I can. If the motherfucker's dropping music and their music is good to me, bad to me, it does not matter. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're dropping music and getting paid, nigga, you're going to keep on doing the shit. I'm like, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to like what I do like. I'm going to not like what I don't like. And that's it. Like, I'm just going to go to the album, like what I do like. If there isn't anything to like, then nigga, I'm gonna just scroll off the album. At the end of the day, that nigga still got paid.
And the people who don't fuck with it won't listen to it. Like, we don't listen to any Young Thug, but there are tons of people who love his music.
There's a nigga somewhere right now holding his fist like, how do they not like Thugger? They're like, there's
niggas
some
that be mad that we don't listen to Eminem. Shout out my boy Brian.
Exactly, like a nigga's gonna sit there and hear Eminem and be like, what the fuck is this trash? And another nigga's like, damn, the technicality. I love you
with
put
that
this
shit though.
Nigga, that
you could never spit a clever line ever. Niggas, shut the fuck up, bro. I be so ready to turn that shit off, bro.
Yeah, but
I be like, come on, G. He always be rapping for 20 minutes, bro. Shut up.
He's good though. He's good.
That shit is ass, bro. Yeah,
exactly, but like some niggas. Some niggas eat pressure. Some niggas don't. Like
logic.
That nigga.
He's been under pressure.
Yeah. He's under pressure.
Yeah.
And Big Sean eats pressure. Like, that's what it is.
Niggas is different, man.
Some niggas have it. Some niggas don't. Like, regardless, if I don't like the next DaBaby drop, it won't matter because that nigga was happy with putting it out. He was happy with doing all this shit. He was cool with it. He put the shit out. Yeah, I might not have liked it, but the next nigga might have. Who the fuck cares? Like, I'm like,
at the end of the day, some niggas make good music. Some niggas make bad music. Some niggas make shit for the fans. And some niggas don't. And some fans are okay with that. As an artist, my perspective, it would always be you. When it comes to the podcast, I do things to make sure that the fans enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, what a lot of artists understand is, or need to understand is, shit don't work without fans. Shit don't work without listeners. Exactly. Shit don't work without audiences.
I think that's so more about business.
But when niggas go, yo, fuck it, bro. Fuck these fans. I'm not dropping shit for 10 years. Fuck them niggas. Bro, you have to have respect for the people who put you in the position that you're in.
You know what? I'm actually in disagreement with that because when we're talking about artists, I'm just talking about the art. I don't give a fuck about if niggas are listening to it. There's probably a rapper out there on SoundCloud, no listens, and he's better than everybody.
Yeah.
He better than everybody. But then he don't have a fan base, but the nigga's art, that doesn't make your art worth any less. Like,
it does make your art worth less.
Not having fans, it makes monetary value. I'm talking actual musical composition, and being like an artist in itself has nothing to do with the fan. It has everything to do with your ability to create. And I want everybody to create, and I want if you want to cater to your fan base, then cater to your fan base. But if you don't
respect your fan base,
you don't have to respect your fan base because it's only about my art. It has nothing to do with the business.
If niggas genuinely feel like that, that's fine. But niggas do the shit for money.
Yeah,
niggas understand that the lifestyle I live is because of these people, and I can't disrespect these people when I'm doing this.
Some
But if
people
we're
don't see it
talking
as
about
disrespect.
art, I'm not talking about how you feel about my music or how I don't do shows or I don't even cut a track every now and then. My art is about me. It's not about anybody else liking it. It's not about anything. It's about me. Like my music is strictly about what I want it to be about. It doesn't have to gain monetary value. It's if that's how I eat, that's how I eat. But if I just like making music, nigga, I just like making music. Like Juice was just as good as he was before he was famous. Afterwards, he was just as good the entire time. The nigga just
and Juice
he catered to his art.
Gave respect to the people who put him in the position he was in.
Yeah, but he didn't have to. Niggas would have still listened.
Yeah,
niggas was still listening. He
A
had
lot
the
of the
skill
reason
set.
he would not be as big as he is or as big as he was if he didn't do the things that he did.
But that has nothing to do with his art. His art was still good with or without it catering to
art
you.
doesn't matter if no one sees it.
Art 100% matters if someone sees it or not.
That's a
It's
good
not
argument.
true. That's not true.
That's a good argument.
If a tree falls in a forest, it still makes a sound.
But nobody cares it fell.
Why does that matter? Why does
no
it
one
matter?
cares it fell.
That doesn't matter. It still
No one
fell.
knows it was even made.
It still fell.
We could make the best episode ever, and if we don't put it out, so
we still have.
we enjoyed it, sure. So what?
Isn't that not enough?
Yeah.
That's enough. Why do we put it out then?
So other people can hear
So
it.
we can make money. We do that for a whole different reason than why we make it.
I would do this if we didn't make money.
Yeah, we're giving people the option to listen to us. It's not like we put it out and they automatically listen to us. They have the option to do.
But we have respect, or I don't know about nobody else. I have respect for those who do take the time out of their day. And y'all have seen my Twitter, I consistently thank niggas for even taking the time out of their day, because our podcast would be nothing without motherfuckers actually listening to it. Because we have conversation with just us in this room.
No,
with no mics
but
on.
that's the
that
thing.
means that it's just us.
That's true.
At the end of the day, yes, making the art is important, but you can't get to the position that you're in without the people who are looking at the art. If you didn't care, or there are people who don't care, but it doesn't make sense to put it out for the monetary gain of it and then be like, yeah, nigga, fuck y'all niggas who's paying for it.
Some people don't put it out for the monetary gain.
Exactly. My shit was just putting it out just because I like it.
So why you sign a contract? Why
money.
you take the money? Why you do all that?
Some
Because,
people don't.
nigga, why wouldn't I
Who
take
doesn't?
the money?
Who doesn't?
Isn't Chance independent?
Chance is a millionaire.
But isn't he independent?
Yeah, he's independent.
Didn't he make the music for himself?
No, he partially, yes. Every artist partially makes it for themselves.
No, but I'm saying like
Okay, there are niggas who makes music for themselves.
Frank Ocean.
Me, nigga, and you.
Yeah.
Where's your music at? On the hard drive, sitting right there on the computer.
And you know,
No.
I have music that's out. You know that, right?
You got 2 songs.
I got a little bit more than that, but
You
I
have 2.
plan on putting them out.
Yeah,
more than that.
but you
How many you got?
You
Wait,
have
one second.
literally
how many? Wait, how many more you got out?
I have an old SoundCloud page that I started with my brother. I think it's like 3 songs on there.
That doesn't count as you.
Yeah, it's me.
That
out.
still represents you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay. I didn't think
body
you
work.
would count that as a representation of
So-
yourself.
I don't like
What-
it anymore, but yeah, it counts.
But you would count as a representation of Vermilion,
It encapsulates that period of my artistry. Yes.
of who you used to be.
Yes.
So it doesn't represent you.
So it does
No, it
represent.
does.
me.
It represents-
Represent who you used to be. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
am
and-
that.
and-
Yeah.
Oh,
that
you,
is still
okay.
him.
I didn't know that you. That's what I was asking.
But what I'm saying
Okay,
is
whatever.
why an artist does not have to treat his fan base in any way, shape, or form is because at the end of the day, I am just an artist. I could just make the music, have a PR guy do all the other shit, and I could just be pumping out songs. But that's not what I want to do. If I want to take my time and take 6 years on a project, I can do whatever the fuck I want because, nigga, it's my music. If you don't want to listen to it, nigga, you don't have to. There's a million other motherfuckers to listen to. You don't have to wait on me. You don't have to do none of that shit. You don't have. Don't be mad at me neither, because that's you chose to wait. You chose to listen to this music. You chose to do all the shit the same way. I don't have to be nice, nigga. Being nice has never been automatically the necessary means.
As an artist, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't have to respect no fans. You don't have to put out no music. You don't have to do anything. But if people are it's like if a nigga gives you a fucking gift and you don't say thank you. You feel me? Like,
it is wrong, but not necessary.
I don't think it's not me giving you. It's like me putting out. I don't know. It's like me opening a store, and then I don't have to thank you for buying shit. If you came in this bitch and you bought something, nigga, that was on your accord.
You don't have to. But that's the thing. You don't have to thank them. If I ran a store, I would thank my customers because I understand that this store doesn't work without them. Now, there are some people who don't give a fuck. They just do it just because. There are niggas who put stores in the hood just to run the hood's pockets. That's cool.
Yeah, like
but
Calvin
a lot of
Klein doesn't directly text you every time you buy a pair of his underwear, nigga. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, shit, nigga, you don't buy that bitch? You do buy that bitch. Like, the individual motherfucker putting out the shit, Cheeto does not text you when you buy some Cheetos, nigga. It does not happen. I just put something in the store. If you come by it, you come by it. If you don't, you don't. That is it. You're not the store, actually. You're just the product. The store is Spotify and all of them other niggas. You're just a product.
And if niggas buy my product, actually, y'all niggas know. I come here and thank niggas every episode. I thank them because they didn't have to do that. And that's just, from my artistry perspective, that's the right thing to do. Because this shit wouldn't work without it.
I feel like we're all agreeing.
Yeah. I just feel like it's not right or wrong, regardless of what you're doing. It's, nigga, you wanted this. This is what it takes for it to make it. If you want more of it, nigga, there's a weight on it. Motherfuckers, if you sold out of the sand shirts, motherfuckers want a sand shirt, nigga, they have to wait. You don't get angry. You don't text that nigga like, damn, nigga, get off my dick. Like, damn, I'm getting the shirts in. Fuck.
If I don't drop any
you don't
more
have
sand
to
shirts,
respond to them niggas. Hey, it's sold out at the moment. You're gonna have to come back in a while to come get it. That's just what it is.
If I don't drop any more sand shirts and don't say anything for 3 more years, and all of my fans go, not fans, but all of my customers go away, that is what, you feel me? Like, you gotta, that's what it is. But I'm gonna, me personally, yeah, if niggas want the shit, I understand and I appreciate that niggas really fuck with the shit that I'm doing. So I'm gonna do my best to do it. We're doing this episode today. We're doing, the listeners know, we're doing this episode a day later.
After. Yeah.
We're gonna get off of these mics and Millie is going to go edit this bitch before he goes to work. If he doesn't finish it, I'm going to finish editing it. And then I'm going to edit the video directly afterwards so that way the shit can be up on time, because we have listeners that really give a fuck about this shit, man.
That's because you want to be consistent and you have a product. That is the difference.
It's also out of respect to the people who really care about the shit that we do. This would not work without them. Without these microphones, we would just be niggas sitting in here having a conversation.
Yeah, but I'm saying that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, if you put out the episode on a Tuesday, I still feel like niggas would listen. It's regardless.
I can tell you right now that the numbers are lower.
The numbers would be lower, but I don't give a fuck about the numbers being lower. I don't give a fuck about if people actually listen. I gave a fuck about doing it and making sure that I did the best that I could do on it. Like, that's what really matters.
But
at the
here's
end of
the thing,
day, it's the product.
I came quality. And did the best that I could do on the episode. I accidentally uploaded an episode late, 2 weeks ago or whatever. Motherfuckers were hitting my line like, yo, I need it. People have literally hit us up before saying, yo, these episodes are important to me. This episode gets me through my day at school. This episode makes me feel like I'm not alone. Y'all are some of my only friends. Like, I feel close to you. This is, you feel me? Like, this shit is important to people. I would feel a certain way if something that was really important to me, somebody was like, hey, bro, fuck it. You feel me? I'd be like, damn, nigga. Like,
okay,
like, whoa.
So wait. If instead of we always give him the episode on the correct time, but we give him a dog shit episode most of the time. If not to the quality that I'm used to putting out, not to the echelon that we wanted on. We put it out is dog meat, but nigga, you got what you wanted, right? You got it on Tuesday, you got it on Monday, Sunday at the correct time, nigga. You got it right when it came out, nigga. Why are you mad? Why are you mad that it's mid? Why are you mad, nigga? I gave you the product that you wanted. No, nigga,
but you didn't give them the product that they wanted.
You want to hand them the best shit you could create. If it takes me whatever how long to do it, for sure. But as long as I am outputting what the people want, well, not even what the people want, what I think is good, that's what matters. If a nigga takes 8 years to drop his album, fuck it. If it's a masterpiece when the bitch come out, niggas are listening to that bitch, regardless of how long it took to get there.
In that, I'm in agreement with you. If it takes a long time to make a good product, yeah, you don't have to put it out. Yeah, but if you have niggas have a good product and be like, damn, I got some fire ass songs that y'all niggas not gonna hear it. Fuck y'all. Or niggas will literally just be silent. Niggas be, hey, when are we getting the album? Don't worry about it. I don't care about it. I just made a bunch of money. Why would I do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as an artist, you're allowed to be selfish. As a podcaster, we're allowed to be selfish. Nigga, you just had a death in your family. If you didn't want to come here, nigga, you didn't have to. But you're dedicated to the shit. You're dedicated to the shit that you do. You're dedicated to the listeners. Nigga, you about to finish this episode and edit the bitch and then go to work for another 8.5 hours. Like, nigga, you don't
remind me.
Exactly. I feel you. But you don't have to do any of that. Nigga, I don't have to edit the nigga. If you can't finish it before you go to work, I have to finish it, and then I have to edit the video. And nigga, I got work at 4 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm on 2 hours of sleep. You feel me? But we do it because we love doing it, and we love the listeners. And well, I can't speak for anybody else. I love doing it. And I love the listeners.
Yeah, I love all the people that listen, and I appreciate them. What I'm saying is, I don't have to do this. All of this is out of pure choice. If I feel like we could only make a good podcast every 2 weeks, then nigga, if we're dropping a podcast every week and we get like, damn, this podcast was mid, we're throwing out a mid podcast every 2 weeks, nigga. Like, it is.
Do it respectfully.
That doesn't make it okay. That I feel like that makes it even less okay because I know that I'm not doing what I could be doing.
Respectfully drop it every 2 weeks. You can drop it every 2 weeks and still respect your fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, like, Frank Ocean is one of the niggas who goes completely MIA, doesn't really talk to niggas, but like his art speaks for itself, and that's all it is. I let my art speak for me, nigga. You don't have to like me. You don't like that. That is what it is. You don't have to like me, but my art is my art, and niggas love it. And that's what it is. And that's why I'm saying, like, fan bases like that make sense to me because those are just the people who understand. At the end of the day, this shit could take 8 years. I'm going to listen to the shit when it come out. Because all the other shit, I loved it. Like, if no one ever saw any of Picasso's paintings, does that make them any less good than what they were? No, it doesn't change. It changes the monetary value. It does not change its actual essence. It doesn't change shit about it. Like, I don't give a fuck if I make $1 off this bitch. I had fun doing it, and that's what matters.
I'll keep that in mind.
Evil. Evil.
Let me go get an Amiri hat.
Hide your detergent.
Yeah, go ahead. Hide your detergent.
But like that, and I think that's what it comes down to. If you love what you do, and it had no like other shit to you, it was just I did what I did and I'm putting this out for me and I'm doing all of this for me, then nigga, if you make $700,000 and then choose to live the rest of your life out somewhere else and not do music anymore, nigga, that was your choice. And I'm not mad at the people who put me in the position. Yeah, but nigga, I'm doing what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was make that album and put it out. Then that's what I did. And I don't have any obligation beyond that.
So I don't want to keep on with this conversation too long. If I drop an album, make $1 million off of it, and now that I made $1 million, I never drop another album, was I really making the art for me?
Explain that again.
If I dropped the album, made a fuck ton of money off of it, and was like, shit, I'm good now, I'm not going to drop another album, was I really dropping the album for me? No, I mean, because now I got the money and I'm not going to do another one.
That depends who you are.
So what the real question is, did you come into it only hoping for the money? If I came into it and it was like, I want to make one album, and I make one album and then I made $1 million off that bitch, I'm just a cash grab now because I only wanted to make one. I didn't want to make 3. I only got plans to make one. I made one and made $1 million. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you a second. I don't owe you a third. I don't owe you to talk to you ever again. I don't owe you shit. I just put this out because that's what I wanted to do. If I made $1 million, nigga, I made $1 million. Coke doesn't hit me when they make $1 million, nigga. They made $1 million. They just be like, "Yup, nigga, we did what we were supposed to do."
If the album makes $1 million and I never make another one, but if it made $25, I keep making them. I'm not making it for the art. I'm making it for the money.
You're in it for the money.
Yeah, but that's a big difference than what I said. If I just made the album to make the album, nigga, that it is what it is. No, now would I say like Playboy Cardi? That's a cash grab. I'm gonna come when I need the money, nigga. I'm dropping music. That is what he does. Now Frank Ocean, that's not how he drops music. He drops music when he feels like it. It is, nigga, I will wait 8 years and not have no features on anybody's shit. I don't give a fuck. Like that is really what that shit is. And not to drag this conversation any longer, but that, regardless of who the artist is, if your art is just about your art and you take however long to make it, cool.
And on the outside, we can never really tell who's doing it for the money or who's not. That's something you just got to find within yourself.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
I know one nigga who has specifically said, fuck the fans.
Who is that?
So all of our mans, Kanye West. He's consistently said, hey, fuck these niggas. I don't give a fuck.
But you know what? He still might care deep down inside. And he probably does.
Knowing gay. Yeah. Probably. But you know how that nigga.
And at the
fuck
end of
them niggas.
At the end of the day, he's not doing. You don't even know if he's doing it for the money. He could just say fuck you niggas and be talking about his art. He could be like, nah, nigga, this shit is fucking fantastic. I go into the studio and I have a great time making it. I have a great time doing everything. But fuck you niggas. If you niggas don't like it, fuck you. Like that. That's what it really comes down to. Like, nigga,
and I agree with it. If you niggas don't like it, fuck you. But I'm also gonna, me personally, I'm always gonna show gratitude to those who do. Because the shit, without it, this would just be me sitting on a couch talking to my friends, or me on my laptop making designs, printing out shirts, or us having a studio and just having that bitch. You feel me? Like, the shit doesn't work without others. And me personally, like, I'm not talking to nobody else, or I don't give a fuck what nobody else does. I'm always gonna show gratitude and humility to those who really fuck with it. You feel me? Like, cause that shit means a lot to me, because niggas don't have to do that.
No, I think I agree with you, but I feel like that's because it makes it possible for me to do more. And I understand that. But if my action is not going to be doing more, then what the fuck do I have to, like?
No, and I feel the other perspective. I'm just talking from me.
Yeah, like, and I completely respect that. And I love all the artists that love me back for loving them. But you only love me, nigga, because I love you. Like, at the end of the day, nigga, it's a mutualistic relationship. Actually, if anything, it's not even like symbiotic. I'm the only one who's not gaining anything. I don't gain anything by him dropping music besides, like,
great music.
I get music, nigga. I could get music from hella other people. He's getting his money for me.
You're getting it from this person because
Like-
you want it. I go and get music from Juice because nobody's going to give me that music except for Juice. I go and listen to Juice because I feel a way when I listen to Juice's music. I feel a way when I listen to Ye's music, Big Sean's music. That's why I go to them, opposed to going to Young Thug, opposed to going to Joyner Lucas.
Yeah,
opposed to going to.
You go to their music. You go to their music and you listen because that's what you want to do. They drop their music not because you want it, but because that's what they want to do. And it's all symbiotic. If you come to me, you're listening to me because you want to. And
thank
I
you for that.
owe you nothing for that, but thank you for taking you came to listen to me because that's what you wanted to do. Thank you and all. I don't have any obligation to drop more. I have no obligation to do more of any of this. Like,
And anyone can feel that way. Me personally, I have the obligation to thank you. I thank each and every person.
I think that's noble, and I'm with that too.
That's how I operate, and not everybody operates the same way, and that's fine. But me, I feel like the right thing to do is, yeah, sure. Maybe you feel, or whoever feels like they don't owe them shit. I feel I owe you a thank you. That's how. If anyone DMs me or fucking sees me in person or buys or whatever, I always feel that I owe you a thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't think of anybody any less for not thanking people because it's not necessary. Like, at the end of the day, it's not extremely necessary because you got what you wanted, I got what I wanted, and that I was like, there's no reason for either of us to be like, I need more from you. It's cool. Like, it is what it is. That's fine. Like, you had fun making your music. Thank you for making it. If they don't want to thank me for listening, cool. I still, at the end of the day, I'm grateful. It doesn't matter how the next person feels. It's all about, like, if you're happy with the situation, you're happy with the situation. No one else matters.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's different in that sense.
Yeah.
Timestamp
141.
141. We got time for maybe like one more, maybe like 1.5 rap topics before we get into anime. So I really want to talk about this. Naomi Osaka. Do y'all know who that is? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
She withdrew from the French Open for mental health reasons. Naomi, for those who don't know, Naomi Osaka, she is a tennis player. She is the second greatest tennis player in the world currently. She even beat Serena Williams.
Incredible.
She's a fucking savage, and she's 23 years old, 22 or 23. Do you know? She's our age. She's either 22 or 23. She be going fucking crazy.
She's well accomplished.
Black
exactly.
too.
I think she's both. She's mixed, yeah.
Both black and
Asian. I
oh,
think.
okay.
Her last name is Osaka, and if you look at her, she looks mixed.
Can we get a picture, Vic?
I could be wrong, but I thought she was mixed.
More power to her.
That's also Corday's girlfriend, YBN Corday's girlfriend. They're dating.
Just Corday now. He dropped the YBN because he never really gave a fuck about that
That's
shit in the first
YBN
place.
Corday's girlfriend.
He never gave a
she's
fuck about that
Japanese.
shit.
Yeah, she's half Japanese, half black.
I was guessing from that last name. Isn't that a city in Japan? Yeah.
So shout out to Naomi Osaka. But before the French Open, she put out a message saying, yo, I'm paraphrasing. She basically said, yo, I'm not doing no press for this shit. I don't enjoy doing press. I know that I'm going to get fined, but I think it's super unfair that us athletes have to go and subject ourselves to this shit. Motherfuckers ask us questions and have no regard for our mental health. I don't want to do it. I know I'm supposed to do it. I know y'all are going to find me. I hope y'all take the money y'all find me and put it into some mental health donations. That's what it is. It is what it
Kyrie
is.
Irving.
And she was basically like, it is what it is. Y'all niggas going to have to hold that. Little more time went on. I'm sure more shit went on behind the scenes. She was like, yo, fuck it. I'm not pulling up at all. I'm not feeling great mentally. I have been having some severe depression bouts since 2018. I'm not coming. Fuck it. And I think that this is the dopest shit ever.
That's pretty cool. I don't know why they would fine her, though.
Because that's the rules. You got to do press. Because press and media makes them money. But Naomi Osaka said, fuck the rules. Because guess what? I'm Naomi Osaka. I'm good. Yeah, y'all can have the French Open. I don't have to come to the French Open. It's not going to be as good without me, though.
It's not about the money.
To her,
wait.
First off, she made $60 million last year.
Is that not disrespecting the fans? I don't fuck with media at all, and I don't want you guys to talk to me like that. That shit is strictly for the fans. Media is not for anybody else except for the fans and the haters, but mostly the fans.
She's still always super appreciative of her fans and nice about it.
That doesn't
on
seem
her own terms. Yeah, what are you talking about? She has Twitter. She goes live on IG.
But that goes back to the last year.
She's not going to go subject herself to the harmful media.
The media only talks about her playing the sport and what she thinks about the next. Hey, what do you think about the person you have to play? I don't think she could just say I don't really think anything about them.
That's not that they be on their asses. Like people be really disrespecting her. Like. People asked her, a motherfucker asked her some shit like, how do you feel about like destroying tennis now that you beat Serena Williams? Or like, do you feel bad beating a strong black woman? Like, motherfuckers act, like that's some hurtful shit, you feel me? Like,
it's weird.
She beat Serena Williams and didn't look happy. Like, she was really crying about that shit. Because that kind of feels bad in a way, you feel me? Like,
how?
Because motherfuckers hated her for it. Motherfuckers hated her for that shit.
Yeah, but to step like is that not the goal? Like I'm trying to get to the league and dunk on LeBron. Like that should be your goal. Your goal should be to take the top spot.
Yeah, that's true, but sometimes that shit not easy when everybody hates you.
I get that there's way more
nobody wants to be the villain all the time.
Like, it is what it is.
If you get villainized for the things that you want to do in your life, it's gonna.
If you're not a villain, it won't matter.
That's not always true. Some people, that takes a toll on them.
That's where I say I agree with, like, you need to take a mental health day, or you know what, this shit fucked you up, yeah. But a big part of doing sports is the media. The media has to cover the sport in the full way possible because they're trying to maximize the money.
But that's why I fuck with this. No, it doesn't, and that's why Naomi Osaka is lit, because she said, fuck the old rules. Why do I have to do it like this when there's other ways that can be done? And I'm the creator, and I have the power. So
she's the creator.
Fuck the old rules.
The creator of the art.
Oh, okay.
If you want to say it like that.
Tennis is her art. She's the creator.
Yeah.
Fuck the rules that these upper powers that be are putting on me. I don't need to do media with these niggas who don't give a fuck about me when I have millions of followers on Twitter and Instagram. I can go live on. I can do my own.
I can go talk to them
media
when I want to.
I can do my own media. I don't need. I can do the media the way I. Hey, look. Maybe I don't want to talk to fucking NBC. Maybe I want to talk to ABC. You feel me? Or CBS. I have the. I'm gonna choose. Fuck it. I don't. These people want to hurt me. Fuck it. I'm not talking to the people who want to hurt me. I'm gonna talk to the people that want to help me. And guess what? Yeah. Y'all want to keep finding me for not wanting to do it? I won't come. And guess what? If I don't come, they're not going to watch. And if you win and I'm not there,
it doesn't
did you really win?
Yeah.
Like, did you really win?
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers, there's always going to
Yes.
be an
Yes,
asterisk on that bitch. You feel me? If you win and you're like, oh, damn, I won that shit, but Serena wasn't there. Like, yeah, sure, I won, but like, would I won if she's there? I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah, a lot of people's inner competitor wouldn't stand for the fact that like the best people are there, but some people
don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
some people don't give a fuck, and that's cool. But a lot of people, a watcher is gonna be like, damn, shout out to this other tennis player. But who cares? Like, Naomi wasn't here, so did they really win?
But I feel like that harms the sport more than anything because now there's not enough money going around. If you don't want to do media, then there's no reason to be paying motherfuckers the money that I'm paying because nigga, you're not trying to like give us anything along with it. You give me the sport, yes, but nigga, how do I was like, I don't make no more money than that, nigga. How am I supposed to pay you $68 million to do some shit? And nigga, you don't want to do like the shit that makes most of the money. Like media makes a good majority of the money in sports. So if you're not doing media, we lose out on a lot of money. And you not doing that harms the sport. And I get not wanting to, if you can curate what the conversation is about. If you don't want to talk about something, you could literally just say, I don't want to talk about that. I think actually that was a terrible question. Can we get that guy out of the room? You have that much power. You can actually sway the narrative to, like, why would you ever think that me stopping another black woman hurt the black community? Or it did make me feel bad to see myself XYZ or whatever.
What if I don't want to give an explanation at all?
Then I don't have to.
She has said specifically, I have social anxiety. She said, if you see me out on the floor or wherever on a tennis match, I have my headphones on so people won't talk to me because I have social anxiety, and talking to people makes me nervous and it affects my gameplay. So no, I'm not doing any media before this fucking game.
You can listen to music while you're playing in a match.
Like beforehand, when you're setting up and all that shit. Like when you're getting your equipment, not practice, warming up, all that shit.
Yeah, I
have headphones on because don't fucking talk to me. Because when you talk to me, that fucks up the way that I'm playing now. Don't fuck up the way that I'm playing.
And I get that, but it is a big part of the sport. Like, media is then you should be willing to take the pay cut. And I understand that. Like, you guys can be mad at finding
She's not going at all. There is no pay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't want no pay cut. I'm just not coming. You don't have to pay me nothing now.
Yeah, that's fine. And the tennis finals will go on with or without her. And that's fine, too, like, to the point where... Well, the same thing I was talking about with Kyrie Irving. He has all the same shit. I don't like the media. I don't like how you portray us. I don't like social media. So I'll take the pay cut. Every time I'm sitting there and they charge me for not for not speaking after the game, for not speaking to the media, I will take that because... And I hope you guys are giving that money to great foundations that will support the black community. That's what he says every single time. He's like, they're charging me $25,000. I hope that you use that to put that back into the black and brown communities.
Yeah, she said, fuck it. I can do what I want. I don't really like these old rules. I don't like the way they're going. And why shouldn't I change them? Right is right. And wrong is wrong. That's why me personally, I think our generation is busting. Because it's like, yeah, this has been the rule for 50, 60, 100 years. But does that make it right? So what is the rule? Fuck it. There's better ways to do it. I'm not doing it like that. So what?
Fuck
it. I got nothing for support. Nothing but support.
I completely support it. I just think the media is extremely important to sports.
Do it better.
So
I don't want to do media with you. Do it better.
Yeah, and that's completely fair. If you want media being done better, then yeah. Like if that's the argument, but I just feel like I don't want to do media. Like if you don't want to do media, then that's
do it in a way. Y'all want me here. If you can either have me or y'all can have the media. Pick. That's fine. If you don't pick me, cool. I won't go. I'll go to a different fucking tennis match. I don't care. But just be cool with that decision. Be cool that I'm not coming to the Open, and I hope that fucking Mia Pavlovich or whoever the fuck the other tennis player is cool with me not being there. Because she might go, well, if Naomi's not playing, then I want to play. Like
that's odd, but yeah.
Or even the fans. Damn, I was going to go see Naomi, but she's not coming. Give me a refund. Fuck it. Give me a refund.
That's fair.
Now, what's the tennis corporation got to do? We should probably figure out how to fix this media because she not fucking with this shit. And we need her.
Yeah, once you touch their pockets, they look at you different.
You feel me?
But you were willing to do all the media and everything to get to the point where you are, and now you're disrespecting the media. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to have this energy, you should have been doing that the entire time, though.
You didn't have the power to do it before.
So now that you have the power to do it, you don't want to do it. That's the same way I was talking about the last conversation, nigga. Like, not to bring that shit back up, but this is the exact same shit. It is. I never liked the media. I never said I wanted to do any part of this. I was just showing my art. That's all it was. I was just showing my art, and I was putting it on display. If I wanted to publicize it to everyone, I would. Who's to say she wanted the platform she has? Who's to say any of that? No,
I'm saying
She doesn't have
the
to
difference
do
in this
any of
is
this.
the difference between media and corporations and the fans and watchers that really give a fuck about you. There, to me, there's a difference between the two of those. You feel me?
Yeah.
Naomi is doing this for her own personal mental health. She wrote a statement. She's very respectful to all the people who really give a fuck about her and wanted to see her play, but this feels like injustice, and she's not going to stand up for injustice. That, to me, is different than y'all are the ones who are holding me down, ruining my mental health, so I'm not going to empower you all by hurting me.
Yeah, but that comes with any media of any kind. Regardless of her, if she does media the way she wants to, there will still be niggas who are trying to affect her mental health negatively. Regardless of where
I'm
she
doing
goes.
it the way I want.
Yeah, I'm saying regardless of the way it goes, there's going to be that. So if she does it the way she wants to, and that happens to be no media, and she just does not talk about the sport at all, then nigga, it's okay. Like that's what I was saying last argument. If she doesn't want to do media at all, like fuck social media, fuck all of it, and I just want to go out there, play the best game possible, and then go home.
And
I don't want to
be
be famous.
appreciative and show gratitude in that.
There's no reason to talk on media or talk to the fans or talk to anyone.
But I can still
about
show
my
gratitude.
art. My art is strictly about the art.
Like I can still show gratitude in that. I don't even have to get on social media or do any of that. I can win the match and still say thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, I'm not saying she has. That's what the media is mostly for. Saying she does not have to do any of that shit. She does not have to do the media at all. She's just playing the game. Let her just play the game. She did not ask you to become her fan. She did not ask you to comment on her game. She did not ask you to do none of that shit. She could just play the game and then not talk about it. That is it.
I'm not in disagreement with you.
I know you.
I'm just saying that me personally, gratitude is always the best way to go through anything, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I know she's grateful for everything she has. I'm just, if she doesn't want to deal with the public, that is what it is.
And she's grateful for all of her. It seems that she's grateful for all of her watchers and all of her fans.
But that's a part of.
She's using them as leverage, because the reason that I can even not come to the fucking French Open is because of y'all niggas. You feel me?
It's because I did media and did everything to get to where I am, and now I don't want to do that shit. That's what I'm saying. This is not disrespect in any way, shape, form. I understand why you don't want to do media. It gets in your head. They ask questions that maybe you didn't want to think about, and you have social anxiety, and you're like, it actually affects my game, and I play worse when I'm thinking about what other people think. And I could get that completely. And I understand if you don't like talking to people, you don't like all of that. There's a reason why she is taking this route, and I completely understand. I don't want to be in the spotlight. Yeah. That was never my goal. My goal wasn't ever to be the face of tennis. My goal was to be the greatest player to ever play. Like there was no other goal there. Like yeah. I didn't come here to get fans. I didn't come here to have people watch. I came here to play the hardest people to play and to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more to it.
And you can not do media and not do any of that and still whoop whoever's ass and be like, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with that. You can do all that, but you don't have to. That is what I'm saying.
You don't have to show gratitude. I'm not arguing against you. You don't have to show gratitude in any way.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to the media.
That's just the way that I think that I go about things, and that other art. I think that that's the best way for other artists to go about, because you should, in my opinion, you should be grateful for the things that you have in life.
Yeah, that's more marketable. I can be grateful without ever telling you that I'm grateful. Like me saying something about something doesn't make it any more or less true. Like I could be the happiest man alive that we're at 1,000. I'm thankful as fuck we got to 1,000. I didn't when we were at we were at 187 last year.
Yeah.
When we got 900 over the course of a week.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was happy as shit about the shit. I'm proud of it. I know you're proud. I know Millie's proud. Everybody's proud of what's going on.
Except Vic.
Yeah, Vic not really fucking with y'all. But yeah, we gotta get that one guy on. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why people care so much when other people don't want to speak on shit. If you don't want to talk about shit, cool.
Because at the end of the day,
we don't have to say nothing.
If you ask me for a car and I buy you a car, and you don't say thank you for the car, like it's like, damn, nigga.
I didn't ask you for the car though. No, now if I do something and it gets marketed enough to get me the car, and you were part of what got me the car, I don't have to say thank you, but I do appreciate you helping me. Like, appreciation does not have to be spoken,
and
that's
I think
fine. And I think
I'm
that's
just
key.
gonna speak it because I want people to know.
Yeah, you want people.
I
to
want
know.
people to know that I genuinely do appreciate the things that get done.
Yeah, and I
for
think
me.
she wants people to know that, nigga, I just wanted to play the game. I didn't want all the other shit that came with it. I just wanted to play the game.
I mean, that's fine. I'm in complete support of Naomi Osaka. I think you're fucking bussing. I think this is some of the coolest shit I've seen in a really long fucking time.
It's almost as cool as like when Jordan left basketball. Like, he retired, found something else. I'm like, this shit is just as sick.
Well, she gonna keep killing tennis. Shit.
Yeah, she gonna keep killing tennis, but she was like, shit, if y'all gonna force me to do a bunch of shit I don't want to do, I'm not gonna do it.
I think she's really about to change I think she's gonna do a lot of changing within.
She's gonna change the landscape, and I like
works.
that.
Shout out to Naomi.
I think a lot of sports media needs to be changed in the way that it is to cater to the player. If the player doesn't want to do media, nigga, make the media worth doing.
They're the ones with the power. So shout out to them. Shout out to Naomi Osaka. Fuck it. Shout out to YBN Cordae. Shout out to Serena Williams. Anybody else you want to shout out?
Tiger Woods.
Shout out Tiger Woods. That's another one where he really was like, fuck it, nigga. I am going to change some shit around here because, nigga, I'm
Because
wrong.
niggas are real.
Yeah. And y'all niggas are going to keep disrespecting me.
I feel like if we don't make it clear, we'll get roasted. That is a golf player.
What you mean?
Tiger Woods.
Why do everyone knows Tiger plays
Some
golf?
people would think that we don't know that because we didn't say it. So they
you let niggas get in your
unnecessarily-
head from the comments we got on TikTok this week?
Yes.
Niggas been hating on us on TikTok.
Yeah,
this
but
week, man.
I'm proud to see that people are trying to make it better for everyone around them.
Yeah,
And using their power in the correct manner. Hey, if you don't want to do this, you do not have to. It's very important. But I also think media is extremely important to sports, regardless of like the entire conversation. I think media is very important, and for you to sign a contract and then be kind of like, fuck that one part of it. You signed the contract, nigga. Like, you have an obligation.
That's why she didn't go.
Well, yeah.
She said, fuck it, I'm not going.
Yeah,
then.
like, all right, then I won't play. Like, that's fair.
That easy.
It's when, like I don't like that Kyrie Irving dodges the media because he just dodges it and then does whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, nigga. I want to know what you're thinking. Like,
it is what it is, man. We got a little bit of a lower topic. The rapper Lil Loaded has passed away this last week. I didn't listen to a lot of his music personally. Was anybody in here a fan of Lil Loaded?
I had never heard of him before this whole situation.
Oh, really? I know both of my brothers really like his music. I know a couple people who really enjoyed his music. So I just thought it was pretty sad that
after I heard it, I was like, damn, this guy was talented. But it is sad to see someone go, but you never know. The money and all the shit that's coming to you doesn't mean anything if you're not happy.
Yeah, there are rumors and reports that it was suicide. There's no confirmation of that. But yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's sad to hear as always.
Yeah, for sure, man. I actually haven't listened to a ton of his music, but I did go and listen to, my brother sent me a song this week, and it was pretty fire. It was pretty good.
It's sad to see the talent wasted.
Yeah.
When did he come up? 2020 or something?
Pretty recently. He came up off a song with an Elite Chopper. I think it was Block Baby, I believe it was called. Yeah, Block Baby.
Yeah, it's really sad to see.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, man. That's some wild shit, man. There's been a lot of death in hip hop recently, so everybody just be careful. Take
Ask
care of
your
yourself.
homies.
Protect yourself. Just be careful.
This is the sign to go make sure that your homie's chilling.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, because you never know what type of headspace the person next to you could be in.
Yeah. Just be careful, everybody. That's all I gotta say, really. Anime talk.
Sure.
My Hero or Tokyo Revengers?
Are we talking this, like today's episode?
Of My Hero?
Yeah. Or
Oh,
are we
I
talking
haven't.
today?
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
No,
Oh, okay.
because I'm just glad.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, because if niggas start talking about it, y'all gonna have to shut up.
No. I didn't watch it. Y'all want to start with My Hero or Tokyo's Revengers?
What do you want to start with? You always
What do
ask
you
us.
want to start with, Millie?
I
We'll let you
always-
pick. I picked the last
Lilith.
2 weeks. I'll let you pick this week.
I always pick My Hero last. So,
You know,
I'm
I
a-
picked My Hero first.
oh yeah, you're right. I pick My
You
Hero
don't even
first.
know what the fuck you be talking about. Listen
So,
to you.
okay, let's do My Hero first.
First? All right, My Hero first. Who wants to go first? How y'all feeling, man? I know that face, Millie.
What face?
Go ahead. Start it off,
What face
man.
is that?
The face of slight disappointment, but I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, that's that face.
I'm with you.
I don't know how to start with this. The Black Whip. That shouldn't have been in the show. That should not be in the show at all.
Look,
They're messing
man,
it up.
I am frustrated by this because they were doing such a great job
Yeah.
of progressing everything, pushing the story forward, all that, and I feel like this is a huge wrench in the plan. And I knew that there was gonna be some fishy shit earlier in the season. Like episode 1 or 2, I was like, I don't like all this vestiges shit.
Yeah.
I don't like all this vestiges magic. Not fucking with it. It's stupid that he is going to have the power of all 9 vestiges. That is dumb as fuck.
Yeah, he's.
You don't know how many it's set. He only gets
Well, he's the 9th, so 8.
yeah, he's getting 7 other quirks.
It doesn't matter. Sure, 7. It doesn't matter. It's stupid.
That's kind of dumb.
He's going to have.
I think they've alluded to it for a while though.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. They talked about how all the other holders had quirks and how the power is to pass quirks on. Niggas never said it was 1. Niggas never said it was 2. Niggas just said, hey, yo, you're getting this power.
But the thing is, they didn't say that it would just be him. Like, All
But
Might
they-
didn't have that shit.
Yeah, but
the lady before him.
they said it wasn't ready. Like, they've alluded.
And that's
Alluded
that's
to the part. The only part where they alluded it to me is mentioning that the person before All Might had a quirk.
You know, it's stupid.
I like that they slightly alluded to it. I don't think he's gonna have like. I think all the powers he'll possess will probably he's probably not gonna use most of them all the time.
It's stupid that he can do it at all.
Yeah, why introduce it if he's not going to use it?
It's dumb that he can do it. Whether he uses it or doesn't use it, it's dumb that he can do it. It's dumb
And
that
who's to
he's...
say he gets all? Oh wait, no, he did say that he was going to unlock all of them. I was like, fuck. I was hoping he will only unlock like the one, like he gets 1 extra power.
Even that is
That's-
dumb.
yeah,
That
that's-
is dumb. That is stupid.
I
He
like
should
it.
be. He should have 1 quirk. My Hero has done a really good job of keeping shit balanced for the most part. This is going to fuck up the balance severely,
Yeah.
tremendously.
I just think it's alluding to a big fight with
All for One.
yeah, and then All for One's probably gonna take all the powers away or some shit like that. I think it's literally just giving him something so he can take it away, and then it won't be like, damn, the nigga lost his quirk for real. like instead of that, like I think it's just gonna be like All for One's gonna come and take like all the extra ones, but he won't be able to take the core too. And I think it's gonna be a big part where they fucking explain all the backgrounds to like all the vestiges, and you learn more about the vestiges of All Might and how the power started, how it was cultivated, and how then the nigga gonna rip it all away after you get it, and it's just gonna build more hatred for All for One. And that's kind of like I feel like that was the alluding that they're trying to do, because they showed All for One last episode, if I'm incorrect, and I'm pretty sure they showed All for One, and I think they're just alluding to him getting power snatched away, or he's gonna get everything snatched away, or he's gonna get the two that matter snatched away, and he's gonna have a whole brand new power, and he's gonna have to relearn and restart or some shit like that.
It's still
I don't
unnecessary.
want to, like, if they do everything that you just said, I'm never gonna watch this show. Like,
What, rip his powers away?
all of that shit sounds terrible. I would be so not
Yeah.
you're not writing the show, obviously, but like, yo, that's too much.
Oh boy.
Like, that's over the top.
Yeah.
My Hero did a really, really good job. Are you good, Nelly? You need to talk?
You straight up like dissed it.
I didn't diss him. Like, he predicted what he thinks they're gonna do. He didn't say
Yeah.
that's what he would do with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit, oh my God. Like, when I saw that shit go crazy, at first I didn't know what was happening. I thought maybe One for All was tweaking and like blasting out. When that nigga said, "This is my quirk, Black Whip, and you're gonna be able to use this," and so I was like, no.
Yeah.
Y'all were doing so fucking good. Like, how y'all come off the Bakugo episode and then fumble the whole story?
No, the real thing. Oh fuck! I can't even mention that. I do not like the idea of he's getting more powers, but like, cool. They alluded
It's
they
not
alluded
cool.
to, like, cool. Like, and I have no problem with them going whatever direction in the story. I'm like, cool.
I have
What
a
are you
lot of
going to do with this? Like, you better do some shit where, like, the nigga can't really use the shit, because it's not like that.
Shouldn't be
It's
able
like,
to use them at all.
Do they think that they were doing a bad job and they had to throw that in, or why do you think they added this?
I think they maybe just did it for some extra action.
well, from everybody who reads the manga, they always tell me that My Hero gets better
They said
and better.
that the
as
manga
it,
is good.
yeah,
but
like, it gets better and better as it keeps on going, and I'm like, okay, so I'm just here for the ride. I'm not mad about him getting extra powers. I'm more mad that if he doesn't get the shit taken away, he's easily getting number one. Like, yeah, any nigga who has 8 quirks, we saw a nigga with 2 quirks, and we're like, damn, this nigga's OD. And this, like, a nigga with 8.
A nigga, like, I want to see him master One for All. I want to see him surpass All Might. I want to see him have those powers. I don't want to.
I want to
this
see the
nigga
deaths of
pull
all
out-
the vestiges.
But I don't want to see this nigga pull out a whip.
You don't like black tentacles coming out your back while you're super strong and shooting fire out your eyes?
It-
Like, you can't tell me that's
looked
not
like
ridiculous,
Kagune.
bro. You
That's-
can't tell me that's
It
not
looked like
ridiculous.
Rize is Kagune.
It's
to
pretty
me.
cool though.
Oh.
If you think about it. No,
You're
fuck
lying.
that. I'm
You're
not.
lying.
That's
Stop
not
lying.
Cool. That's not cool at all.
Like, niggas literally just sat here and like fumbled this. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt because I thought that this season, and look, I'm not giving up on this season. I don't want it to sound like I'm giving up on this season, but I expected a little more.
I feel like he can't use them though, and I think that would
It
give
doesn't
him away.
matter if he can use it
Like-
at all. If
like-
he can never use it again, it's dumb that they introduced it at all.
It really is.
If they're like, you're going to get 7 more, it doesn't matter if he never uses it or if he consistently uses it. It doesn't make sense for... The story is supposed to be him cultivating the One for All, surpassing All Might, powering up, learning how to use it. Now this nigga learning how to use 9 other powers?
It also feels really cheap that they said it wasn't ready until he got it. That seems so bogus to me.
One of the things that I hate most in stories, man, y'all know where I'm going with this, is when the writers will throw some shit in later and pretend like it was always the case. That makes me mad in stories.
But I feel like it's impossible to, like, how do they allude to that without giving it away? Like, there's no alluding to that without giving it away at all. Like, there's 0% chance you could write that into the story at any point besides mentioning that the other vestiges had quirks. Like, I didn't expect that. I expected it to be cultivated through people who didn't have quirks. Like, I expected that, that was the thing. But they did mention that I don't remember what
Yeah, I don't remember them saying that.
Shigaraki's grandma's fucking
Nana Shimura.
Yeah, whatever. I don't remember what her quirk was.
I don't remember them saying she had one.
Yeah, I remember they vividly said that she had one. She had one along with all. Yeah, she has one, and I think the only other person who didn't have a quirk was fucking All Might. All Might was the first person. He doesn't. He said he was quirkless. He says that in the first episode.
Did he?
Yeah,
All
he
Might?
said I was quirkless,
Yeah, All
just
Might
like
is
you.
quirkless, Yeah.
That's why there's only 7 others, because All Might didn't have a quirk either.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, All Might was quirkless, and he was the first of the quirkless motherfuckers to get the power. So, like, they alluded to it, and they always alluded that something was different about Deku when he got it. It was
When did they do that?
because All Might got swole. All Might got swole when he had it. Now his power just he just turns red. Like, you can see the energy on him. Like, they said that, like, yo, something's different about this kid. Like, he's a true hero in his own right. They've always alluded to something was different about him. And, yeah, it just being correct timing. Like, nigga, do you want them to write the story where it's incorrect timing and you get there and niggas, the chosen one died like 500 years ago? Like I
want them to...
You're watching the story of the chosen one. Of course, some shit happens where he gets chosen. Like,
I want them to plan the story out well enough from the start, or if you need to finesse it well enough to where we can't notice.
Like, yeah, like, I agree, like, but Naruto was always the chosen one. Like, niggas knew Naruto was the chosen one.
Naruto is probably my biggest example of them doing this with.
Well, yeah, they
Beast.
They wrote a bunch of other shit in.
With Susanoo. With they did that shit like crazy.
Yeah, they did that shit way after.
The Nine Tails attack. They wrote all that shit in after.
I'm trying to think of another anime about the chosen nigga. Like, I can't. Like, Gone. Like, Gone randomly, damn, his nin power is 1 in 10 million for no apparent reason. You had never asked a reason why Gone Freaks is that good.
There were no story points in which they threw some random shit in, except for, go ahead, you know what it is. You know what it is. Go ahead, say it. You know what it is.
Why? Why do you make me say it?
Because you know what it is.
The needle?
Ilumi's needle. And that is my one issue with Hunter x Hunter. I hate whenever stories do that shit. Now, great examples of doing it the right way. Attack on Titan.
Wait.
That entire plot was planned out from
what's the problem with Ilumi's needle?
They threw that shit in randomly in the middle of the Chimera Ant arc. That bitch was not always in Killua's head. I promise you that.
Well,
why do you say that?
Go ahead. We debated this before, and I don't want to get into a long debate about it, but go ahead.
They kind of alluded to, him having a personality discrepancy in, like, the first Hunter exam where they were fighting. I think he killed...
when he killed the fucking big soul nigga and he took his heart out?
No, that was in, like, the earlier...
They're talking about during the final part of the exam.
Yeah, yes. The old guy. He killed him. And
they used that... as an example, they used that and tried to flip that into the needle being into his head. If they wouldn't have done that, that could have been an amazing plot point. But they wanted an easy way to fix it, get it out. I just have a needle in my head. Pluck it out in the middle of the fight. Let's keep it pushing. There was no needle in that nigga's head. That was conditioning. He was conditioned by Ilumi.
Yes, he was. It kind of robs him of the character development, but at the same time, Ilumi is a manipulator. That's not something out of his capabilities.
I feel like Ilumi's whole thing was controlling people. Controlling how he looked, controlling how other motherfuckers saw him, controlling people was his shit. Of course, he took the needle out his head. Remember, his hair falls. The nigga that starts rattling.
I know how all of it worked, and I know how it's easy to not notice it. Same with a lot of the plot points in Naruto. They folded a lot of the plot points into shit that they already had to make it seem like that was their plan previously. But if you look deeper into it, you can tell that that's not the case. I.e., Jinchuriki, Tail Beast, all that shit.
Yeah, well, you're going to get some angry TikToks.
Oh no, I already have. I made this point about Naruto already. Got some angry TikTok. But once again, that's.
But there's no way. There's no way to prove that though.
Yes, there is.
How?
They did not say the word Chinchuriki until going to get Gaara. They did not. They
did
only
you read all
referred
of the manga?
to Shukaku. Okay, but I'm talking about
yeah,
the show.
but you don't know if it was in the manga. It could have completely been written into the story the entire time, and you're making up your facts based on the anime. The anime might have done it poorly.
This is an anime
but
podcast.
But I'm saying you're basing that on the story was written like this, but the story could have been written where that shit was in the story the entire time. They just didn't allude to it.
Well, Kishimoto also said that he just would write himself in holes and write himself back out.
Yeah, well, yeah, nigga, that's what you have to do as a writer sometimes.
Not
like,
true.
You're eventually going to end up in a hole somewhere. Like there's a hole somewhere.
Not if you're good enough. I don't know.
Not if you're good enough. Name one show that doesn't have a hole in it. As a human, you're going to make an error somewhere.
If you plan your entire show out beforehand, you're not gonna have any holes.
How do you know there's not a single hole somewhere? There can be a hole somewhere. Like the nigga I still don't get how mystically the nigga, like, his dad was doing a science experiment and turned him into a Titan.
How far did you see into it?
I watched like 6 episodes.
I'm like 14 episodes in, and I was like, all I know is from what I've heard from the podcast. Like, I don't know how the nigga eventually gets it, but I'm pretty sure they allude to the past. Like, that is just, if you allude to the past correct, yeah, you can do it. But if you don't, then it just looks bad. That's all it is.
You have to foreshadow.
You're writing the story as it goes.
But no, like, but that's what I'm saying. No, you don't write the story. If you want to make the best story possible, you don't write the story as you go. You write the story, edit it, and have the full story ready, and then give it out. That is why Attack on Titan is so fantastic, is because the last episode was decided when the first episode was given out to the people. Same with Steven Universe. She knew all the shit that was going to happen later on.
Yeah.
When that bitch it was finished before it was given out.
Yeah.
That makes for an amazing story, because then you don't have any of those random folds. Because if you need to do a random fold, you go back and write it in.
Yeah, but most of anime is just weekly shonens that are dropped like weekly. Like, I'm talking from the standpoint of an anime. Most of the time, it's not like you could write a light novel on the fucking shit. Niggas don't allude or do that shit that much. When you're writing a whole book, like, I could point a whole. You can watch all the Harry Potter movies and point a hole in the story, but if you read the book, you're not going to be able to have the same hole that you poked in the story. Like, I think it all comes down to actually, like, reading a manga versus watching anime, because anime is just an adaptation of, like, comics.
Regardless,
because think about how they talk during fights, nigga. They be, wow, this motherfucker really just stabbed me in the one spot where I got stabbed 3 years ago. No, they just, like, in a comic strip, it would just be a picture, and then it would be a flashback in the next panel. And then, like, sometimes I feel like they try to stick to what the comic had too much, and I feel like they really need to pace it at the show of, like, if you're trying to get it animated, you need to pace it like it's an animation, not like it's a comic.
And that's true, but at the end of the day, if for some reason you're like, damn, I wish I would have added this earlier into the story, let me find a way to finesse it, a great writer would go, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
I can't agree. I kind of do. I don't like the vestiges like him getting all the powers. I was like,
shit is stupid.
I was like,
I knew some dumb shit was gonna happen.
I was like, now the nigga OP, like, he gonna be sweating niggas. Is Bakugo gonna get 3-4 more powers? Like, who next? Who gonna get powers? And I think it's really just a setup for it all to be ripped away from him, and then all the vestiges, like, are lost amongst All for One, and then you hate the nigga more. Like, it's just like alluding to more hate. It's more hate.
That's still stupid as fuck.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. If they rip it all from him, like, and make him start from the bottom again,
there's no need for that, though.
It's dumb.
No, not from like a new quirk. I'm talking like they make him like reinvent the way he fights like again.
Oh nah.
I think he needs to reinvent the way he fights though. I'm not a fan of shoot style, to be honest.
I'm just
like all
disappointed,
all
and
kicks.
sad.
He's that nigga with his hands in his pocket. Like, how did you know I was kicking?
I'm honestly just disappointed. After coming off that Bakugo episode, I was expecting
it was a fumble,
some straight fire, and when they hit me with this, I got so sad.
I
got so sad.
Why is all the Deku episodes been fumbles?
But it's not even like
when he's been the main character on the screen, it's a fumbled bag. When, like if he's been the main character on the screen, they've been fumbling.
It makes you feel like he's not a good character.
Yeah, it makes you feel like he's the bad character.
It's not even his fault. It's this vestige plot point that they added in. Millie called it earlier this season. It's dumb. And we knew they were going to fuck it up because there wasn't too many ways they could do it correctly. This is the Jinchuriki randomly getting thrown in. You feel me? This is Ilumi's arrow. Or needle. I always say arrow. This is Ilumi's needle. Like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like done with the show or any of that because I'm going to keep watching. And maybe I would be so excited if they find a way to finesse this in a way that is good.
But that's what I'm trying to allude to. Like, you know that they're about to finesse this.
No, I don't.
You know, when have they ever dropped the ball?
I've never seen anybody do this correctly in a story. I haven't seen it.
I thought they were going to finesse the Promised Neverland, but they didn't. I really thought they did. Or were going to.
I've never seen them drop. I have not seen them drop the ball yet. So I'll wait until it gets around that time. But if it's not good,
they fall in the same trap.
I've never seen a show do this properly.
Yeah,
ever.
And there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, and I'm saying I hope they do. You're saying I know that they're gonna do it, and I don't. I fully believe they're gonna fumble this. I hope that I'm wrong, and I hope that this nigga whatever his name is, Hiroshima, whatever fuck, the writer of I can't remember his name, but the nigga who writes My Hero. I hope this nigga is a fucking savage.
We don't know shit,
and he figures this shit out. Yeah,
we don't know.
Some with an H and an R, and maybe also a Y. I knew that. Yeah, Hirokoshi. Yeah, nah. I hope he finesses this shit and gets it right. That's what I hope. I don't know. I do not have much hope that it will happen, but if it happens, we're lit.
Yeah, I pray.
Very disappointed in this episode, though. I think this is a bad plot point, giving him 9 quirks.
Yeah, he's probably not going to use it for a while, but it still sucks.
Yeah, hopefully they just rip it away from him before he even really unlocks them. Hopefully All For One just comes soon and just jugs the bitches.
Hopefully he wakes up next episode and that whole thing was just a dream and they could just keep it pushing, man.
Or they delete that episode and just redo it.
Even better. Yeah.
As long as they don't Tokyo Ghoul root Amy and just fucking start writing the story from a completely different point.
And the thing is, they didn't even actually do that. They just fucked up one thing, which was so important. Like, I don't know how anyone thought that was okay. Like, once I read the last chapter of Tokyo Ghoul before Tokyo Ghoul Re, I was like, it was literally like maybe 4 pages that they should have put in there. They would have put those 4 pages in, everything would have been so much smoother. That was literally all it took. And they were like, hey, fuck these 4 pages. It was so little, but so important. It was so dumb. But yeah.
Well, can you explain?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Do you care?
Nah, I'm not going to spoil it.
I just want to know. Because at this point, I'm done with that series. Yeah, so I'm going to come back. I said that I want to come back to it and I want to like figure out what happens in between. Is it all of season 2 is fake? Or is it all of...
No, it's not. So...
Does he join the Aogiri?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't join Aogiri.
Yeah.
He also doesn't join the CCG like one of my homies said that he did.
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
He didn't join the CCG. He kind of made his own faction
with his friends,
with his homies. Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and it was good. It was really good, and they kept similar plot points. So like the same or very similar missions that he was going on with Aogiri, he was just going on by himself. like not by himself, but like with it was very similar. There wasn't too much that was different. They did freestyle a good portion of parts, but for the most part, it wasn't like a completely different story like I thought it was.
Yeah.
But amazing. It's incredible. I'm loving reading this shit. Tokyo Ghoul fucking fantastic. But let's go ahead and get into Tokyo Revengers. How we feeling about it? Oh shit. That's the good smirk. You fucked with this one.
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah, you fucking with it now?
Yeah, I kind of like it now. I kind of knew what was going to happen this episode because a friend of mine, she ruined it for me, but it's whatever. I like it still.
So, before we really get into the episode, I haven't found the time. I just, every time I come in here and try to say it, I always forget. But this is a great time to say it based off this episode. Takamichi. He's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Mm-hmm. This nigga is a 28-year-old, right? Something like that? 24?
Yeah.
And he's fiending over this 12-year-old girl.
Yeah. He is a pedophile.
Yeah, that nigga's a pedophile.
My only question is he is technically 12 when it's happening.
His mind is 24.
His mind is 24. So, like, and in Japan, the age it gets hit is 12, nigga. So technically, is he a pedophile? That was my question. That was my question because, like, me and Brittany is my girlfriend for the people who don't know. When we're watching it, I'm like, it is weird. Oh, he's 13. So he's the boss of the episode. We don't know shit. We don't know shit.
This nigga is a pedophile.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
he should not be this thirsty as a 24-year-old mind. And she says multiple times, oh, you're mature, Takamichi, today. Like, because nigga acts like a 24-year-old.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah. I just felt the need to say that
I feel
before
like
this episode.
He needs to just stay in his 12-year-old body for the rest of the show.
He'd be a pedophile for the rest of the show until he starts fucking with of-age women.
But how is he supposed to do that? I don't really care that much. I'm not trying to defend him. That nigga's weird. If you go back in time and that's what you're doing, nigga, you know your nigga about to die. You know that. And you're like, I'm finna go on this date. I'm like, what? Nigga, you know, why the fuck aren't you with this nigga?
If I got put back in time today, back into my 12-year-old body, I would not be fiending over 12-year-old girls because I am an adult.
Yeah.
And I have no desire for 12-year-old girls. So it doesn't matter if I look 12. Looking 12 is just like...
Yeah,
that's just an excuse. Like, you're just doing things like now you're able to get away with it.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
For me.
Now he's just able to get away with it. But that nigga was, nah. Yeah. Sorry, Takamichi. You're a pedophile.
Yeah, Takamichi is a pedophile, 110%. I understand if that was the only girl you ever loved. Yeah, whatever, nigga. That's weird. Weird. And I get you gotta save their lives and all this other shit. You don't have to take her on a date, fo. You don't.
That's the thing. Like, I understand he's trying to save her life. Yeah, all that. Like, he has love for her. All that. Fiending to be like, ooh, I get to hold her hand. Ooh, I'm about to kiss her. Is like, my nigga.
You're 20. You're 20. This was 12 years ago, nigga. You're 24.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah, I'm like, Takamichi is a pedophile 110%. And I'm not trying to normalize that in no way, shape, or form. That nigga's weird.
Yeah.
And that nigga needs help. I get that you're trying to save somebody, but the entire episode, I'm like, why the fuck is he on? I was like, I understand if you go to the festival, making sure this nigga doesn't die type shit. Stay with that nigga. Like, do not. The mission is save him, not the other not I'm about to get my first and only kiss. No, nigga.
What I didn't like, or not didn't like, but no, I didn't like it. He kind of like got them cool again, and it was like, I'm lit now. I feel like I still would have been on guard.
Yeah.
I'm be on guard until the 6th.
Because he specifically said that Draken and Mikey would never fight, I know it wasn't this that did it. So they pieced up, and I feel like he still should have been like, it's some like even when he was talking to the brother's name, Naoto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was talking to Naoto, and he was like, it was an outside source. No way it was the fight in between Toman. And then it happened. Fixed the fight in between Toman. He was like, fuck the outside source. I'm cool now. We're good. I feel like if it was me, I would have been like, there's still an outside source.
I just feel like this nigga's the only problem with this show is this nigga's an idiot. Like the nigga who went back in time is a dumbass. Like by far, nigga, you could have done hella shit. Like I bet, nigga, I need to learn how to fight. You could have started taking karate classes, some shit. You could have started carrying a bat, a gun, nigga. You know what you have to do to protect this nigga. You know he dies in a couple days. Why the fuck are you playing the game like this?
He does get consistently beat up too. He should learn some type of skill, like you just said.
Shout out Mark, man.
What?
Shout out Mark.
Yeah.
Mark the Invincible.
Very invincible. I actually think he did not win a single fight the entire time we watched.
Yeah, not any ones that mattered.
He won the one against Titan, and then that was it.
Yeah. Very invincible.
Got folded the rest of the show. But Tokyo Revengers' only problem, pedophilia and the lack of ability.
I just feel like he just made some bad choices because that didn't make sense to me. I would have still had my guard up. And then I also think it's weird. Okay, maybe I wouldn't tell anybody about the time travel. But if my goal is to save other people's lives in this world, I feel like there's got to be someone that I can... Like, he don't even talk to Naoto about it no more.
True.
Like, he could at least keep kicking it with Naoto.
Oh, you mean in the past?
In the past.
No, you can't get in his way. You got to let that nigga go on his path. After I tell you this shit, like, I can't get in your way anymore because then what if he mystically isn't there to save me or he dies because of information that he knows?
But how would he know that?
If the nigga dies, if Naoto dies, then instantly that man's off the face of the earth because he gets hit by that train.
But Takamichi doesn't know.
Which is still weird. That's still a big plot hole that they have not talked about. That how the fuck was Naoto there to save him? Wait, unless like he went back in time in that direct instance. But they said the activation was touching his hand. So like there's no way you could feasibly live in both universes. But I digress.
I wish they would explain why it's him that's the trigger. That's weird to me.
Well, he said it was because he explained the whole shit to Naoto.
So if he explains it to somebody else, they could be a trigger.
That's what I'm saying. At least tell one more, nigga.
And find out if that's the trigger.
If it was me, I'd probably tell Draken or Mikey, like, yo, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I'm from the future, and Draken's going to die. So let's find a way. Like, when nigga put up was like, please don't fight with what are the other niggas called?
I can't tell you.
They were like, why? Don't worry about it, man. We just can't do it. Like, you should have been like, hey, Mikey, can I talk to you earlier? It's because I know that Draken's going to die because I'm from the future. Let me prove it. Or even if you don't believe it, have that in the back of your head. You feel me? Let me at least put some doubt in your mind for something. Like, I don't care if y'all niggas never talk to me again and we're not homies or none of that. I would
send them an anonymous note, a letter in the mail. Draken is going to die August 5th. Protect him at all costs in the mail. That nigga's getting protected.
Yeah.
GG, you won the game.
The least you could do.
That's the minimum. The minimum. You could at least put the doubt in Draken's head that he's not gonna live through that day. Therefore, he will take that day a lot more serious because he's going to be like, all right, nigga, I did get that letter saying that I died today. Maybe I stay on 12.
Yeah.
Like, that's just it. Like, I just stay on point the entire day.
Yeah, like, they don't have to believe him. They don't have to none of that. But at least they'll just kind of be thinking about it. And when a nigga pull up to you angry in the rain, you don't be like, that was good, my nigga. You be like,
what's up? What's up, little nigga?
Yo, what up,
like,
dog?
Didn't I beat your ass the other day? Like,
No, that wasn't the dude he beat his ass.
Well, no, he just took his manhood. But that's
that wasn't. No, that wasn't.
Yeah, that was the nigga who. Oh wait, no, that was a whole different nigga. That's my bad.
Took his
that
manhood.
that was the nigga he took Takamichi from being his slave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that nigga was pressed too. But it was the other nigga. It was Pow's friend.
Yeah, Pa's friend. Yeah, Pa's homie was mad as fuck because he was like, "Y'all niggas abandoned Pa."
Y'all niggas was supposed to get him out. Like that's what he mad about. And I'm like, nigga, that killing Draken is not going.
Yeah, that's the last.
That's
person.
not going to save any.
Yeah.
Well,
He
he's
just-
mad at Draken because Draken said
to.
Draken was
that
like,
nigga
"Yo,
Rod.
leave him there."
Yeah, but still, that's how you destroy your relationship with everybody else in the game.
I don't think he cares. He
Yeah,
just wants
this is
revenge.
my best friend, nigga. You,
That's a bad move.
He's just mad. He's like, "Bro, I want revenge. Gonna have to kill you,
nigga,
bro.
you my best friend. Like, what the fuck?
It is what it is, G."
That's a bad move.
Yeah, this episode was good. It was emotional. Had some good emotions. Next episode is really because this isn't the day Dragon's supposed to die either.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it is.
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the day where Draken's supposed to die.
I thought
And
it was the day after.
I think that's
No,
why
it is
I
this day. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why I was freaking out so much because I was like, Takamichi out here in the fucking woods trying to kiss a 12-year-old.
pressing his body all up against him.
Exactly. I was like, nigga out here trying to kiss a 12-year-old. Did you forget that your homie fucking jumped off a building the other day, nigga? Did you forget that shit? And this is the only chance you have at saving this nigga?
And first off, this is how you know Shorty
Like,
didn't want
what?
to kiss him. Because his phone started ringing. It was one ring. That bitch said, shoot. Yo, your phone's ringing. That's how you knew. She was like, hey, get the fuck up off me, nigga.
That's like that Kodak Black. Have you seen the Kodak Black meme?
Nah.
He got a new girlfriend and she does not fuck with him at all.
Really?
Yeah, you got to see that after this. Yeah.
Show it to me after.
Yeah, I know you've seen it probably. But.
Yeah, nah, like that bitch was on the first ring. That bitch said, she was, yo, your phone's ringing. Like, pick that up, my nigga.
Hey, yo, can you get that?
Like, if it's me and I'm with my girl and I'm about to kiss her, her phone get to ring and I'm not gonna be like, hey, hurry up, pick up. Like, come on, chop, chop. You feel me? No.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of something. It can ring. It's not even like it was loud. It wasn't even obnoxious. She was just like, hey, yo.
Check that out.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she said some shit because god damn, this nigga was forgetting the mission.
And I was mad how casual his nigga was about it. He was like, hey, what's good, bro? How you feeling? You all right? All right, cool. You with Draken? No? All right. No, nothing much. Just some niggas trying to kill him or something like that. Yeah, but none. Yeah, all right. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, that's not really what his homie said. His homie said it like, what did I forget what he said on that phone call?
He said like the other faction is mad, like they're trying to get it for power.
No, none of them knew that Mikey and Draken were cool again.
No, they did.
No, they found out that Mikey and Draken were cool, and there was a part of Mikey's faction that was upset.
Yeah,
he was like, so there's some niggas who were like a little mad, and that is not some shit you would call your nigga and be like, yo, nigga, like they're still mad at Draken. No, you wouldn't get on the phone like that. You would be like, yo, there's still some niggas who like they spiteful, but you know there would be some hating ass.
He said there are niggas out to get Draken tonight. If it was me, I would have started with that. I'd be like, yo, my nigga, you with Draken? Yeah? Okay, well, there's some niggas out to get him. He was like, hey, you having a good day? Everything cool? You with Draken? No? All right. Well, there's this one thing. Like, nigga, get urgent with me, please.
The nigga doesn't know. Draken getting beat up is not something you're worried about, nigga. You don't think Draken's finna get beat up.
You can still get urgent.
Nigga, I'm not getting urgent because Draken beating their ass. Like, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking them niggas finna pull up and They ain't finna scrape Draken. He fine. That is just like when niggas are like, oh shit, Naruto from the Leaf Village pulling up. Who the fuck that? They don't know that nigga. They didn't realize the show was named Naruto. Like,
all right. So for future reference, if anybody in this room needs to call me about some niggas after me, start with it.
But see,
I don't know.
That's fair.
No, I don't know.
But
if somebody's after C2 and you trying to get to me about it, start with, hey, bro, C2's in danger. Don't ask me about my day.
I kind of want to know how your day's going.
No,
fuck my day.
But all right, Millie. So I call you. Okay. Yo, there's a group of like fourth graders trying to beat up Malcolm.
Start with it. Just start with that. Start with that.
Like, yo, what's good? You with Malcolm right now? No. There's like a group of fourth graders. Yeah, he shouldn't have talked to the nigga about his day and shit. There's a group of fourth graders trying to get, but that's nothing to worry about. Cause nigga, you're not thinking about that shit because if a group of fourth graders or a group of chump niggas pull up to you, nigga, you're beating their ass. Like he was like, Draken, they not beating his ass.
Other niggas might have more information than you, cause what you might not know that Millie knows is them fourth graders got straps, just like Takamichi knows. This nigga's gonna die. So start with it, bro.
Yeah, true, but you're not thinking some niggas in Toman are trying to kill Draken. Like you're not thinking about that. You're just thinking, yeah, there's some niggas who mad. They angry, but you know he gonna beat their ass.
Anybody, if you listen to the podcast and your mans is in danger, start with the danger.
But how do you know if they really care about you or not?
How do you know? How do you know they're really in danger?
How you know they happy enough to deal with the danger?
Get the fuck you gotta check in.
The date going well? This was a good episode, but I just wish Takamichi would just make a little bit better decisions.
Bro. So, you know how the problem is supposed to come from outside of Toman, right?
Yeah.
What if this nigga's not even the issue? What if we're just worried about this nigga and it's not even him?
Are you talking about the dude who pulled up to...
Yes, because he's a part of Toman, is he not?
That's very possible.
So, what if the issue is from outside of Toman, it's clearly not a Toman motherfucker, right?
That's also possible.
So what if he's not even the issue and Takamichi's there for a problem that has not even, like, the nigga's throwing. And like, there's no other answer.
Now that you're saying it, you're saying Takamichi is there for a problem that's not even whatever. Takamichi is there. And him and that other nigga are just standing there talking. They said, yeah, no, that nigga was mad as hell and he was coming after Draken. That's his bike right there. So, what are you here for? Like, nigga, let's go. He's clearly here.
They do be really chill about
They be
shit.
real chill about shit.
It's only Takamichi. He's the only nigga who knows. And that nigga is standing there just...
But Takamichi came to the nigga friends and he was like, yo, Draken's in trouble. He was like, yeah, no, I know. There was a nigga after him. That's his bike. But you feel me? Like, let's stand here and talk a little bit. No, nigga, run up the stairs.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, so for what good damn reason is this nigga on? I was like, why the fuck is he bringing Shorty? I was like, all right, I get it. It's a little double date. It's cute and all, like, why are you in the woods, nigga?
Yeah.
Well, that is my problem. Why is Draken out of sight?
Yeah.
Why is he out of sight?
He lost Draken before that. He had lost Draken back when they was
an hour ago.
Yeah.
He lost that nigga an hour ago.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's not a date. You're not 12. You're here for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's every time he's there for a reason, he be like, shit, bro. Where is he now? I'm trying to talk.
That's a
I
weird
ain't seen
guy.
you in a minute. How you doing, Shorty? What's good? He woke up to cheating on her. You didn't really like her.
That's a
You didn't
fact.
even really like her.
Well, that was old Takamichi, but yeah.
So is that not him?
Not really.
How is that not him?
Are you the same nigga that you were when you were 12?
I am still the same exact person.
Not really.
You're the nigga who had her. That's the nigga who actually had her. You didn't really like her, foe. You didn't. You're just romanticizing the idea because your ass was a chump and she showed you love.
Yeah.
And you've been a chump your entire life. You went back to when you were 12, and now you're a chump still. And
Not really. He kind of a real nigga.
He's still a chump, nigga. He be getting beat the fuck up. And
Them niggas are huge.
was he not sitting there with his head bowed, saying, "I'm sorry"? He was still the same nigga.
Yeah, that was kind of whack.
He's
That
a
was kinda
bitch.
whack.
He's a bitch. Nothing more. And I'm like,
That nigga did have a whole knife. Like, nigga had a whole sword, so. Yeah.
he a bitch.
Yeah, he's still a
Oh,
bitch for
oh,
crying
God.
and tearing up like that. Yeah.
No, that nigga didn't
If
have
you
a
got
sword.
yeah, he did.
The nigga when he pulled up on and got just beat the fuck up, and then he was sitting there like,
He had a sword.
that nigga did not.
He
have
opened
a
the sword and was like, "I'ma kill Draken with this bitch."
No, I'm talking about when he got beat the fuck up and was scared.
They didn't use it on him.
They didn't use the sword on him. Nigga had a sword on his hip.
Nigga, bitch. That's what it comes down to. You had all this fucking time, all this preparation. You know that the nigga dies on the 5th. The 5th coming, nigga.
Takamichi should carry a weapon though. He should just carry a knife or
exactly.
something little.
I was like, at the end of the day,
you don't need to walk around with a rocket launcher,
Draken.
but like you could keep a knife in your pocket,
and
nigga.
And the shit that is killing me, bro. That shit is killing me.
It's unfortunate.
He keeps on forgetting the fucking mission, bro. Like, the mission isn't this. The mission is not you getting with Shorty. You didn't even fuck with her when you were 12.
Yeah.
You didn't even really fuck with her. The second another girl came along, you was about to fuck Shorty.
Maybe he's trying to set his relationship up when he comes back to the present.
Nigga, I'm not hearing that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because nigga, the last time I checked, when he woke up, that girl was on top of him. That's 12-year-old you made the decision to have sex with Shorty. Therefore, you knew you didn't. That's not really your Shorty. You weren't really fucking with her. You, the grown man, you was fucking with her because you a bitch. But young you, not a bitch no more. All his homies been growing respect for him. He chill out with Mikey. The nigga real now. And now he doesn't want Shorty. Like, nigga, you didn't really love her.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't even really love her. So why the fuck are you on this mission doing this shit? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, that shit's just so stupid.
Maybe when he gets his black whip, he'll be okay.
How did I know you was about to do some dumb shit like that? He gonna get black whip and get it popping?
Yeah.
And I know the other quirks are gonna be OP as hell, too.
Yeah, they're going to be stupid.
It's gonna be some crazy ass quirks.
Like some flame wheel or some shit.
You said, like, what?
Nothing.
He's just an idiot, man. Just ignore this nigga, bro. This nigga swears. Oh, we could talk about Smash Bros for a second. Oh, wait, we didn't talk about the Smash Bros little match we had, because that happened. My whole shit is, we're recording a day after, so my whole week's time schedule is completely shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my shit is off. But yeah, no, we had a little Smash Bros kick it over here. It was chill.
Kickback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you play on this TV?
Yeah, we played on this TV. We had 6 people. We was running it up. We played some decent team matches.
I ain't get no invite, man.
Damn, I didn't know you fuck with the game.
You were there with us when we made the plans.
When?
Friday at basketball.
Nigga, I was not there. I would have talked about it.
You were there.
Nigga, how does that make it so I knew about it?
Wasn't he standing there? We announced it to everyone there. Yeah.
I was standing there?
Yeah.
Oh, then I just was not listening.
Yeah, like we announced it to everyone there. Yeah.
Shit. Nigga, I was focused on hooping. My mind was somewhere else.
Yeah, we was like, yo, if anyone's free, slide to the stool, we'll play some Smash Bros. And we played, and it was fun as hell. We played some good team matches. Millie loves that nigga Sephiroth.
With the passion.
With a passion. Millie loves that nigga,
He's
bro.
a good guy.
Yeah, nah, fuck that nigga. Pyro and Mithra got it popping. They're fun. They're really fun.
And broken, but yeah.
There are a lot of things. They're not broken.
They're pretty fucking broken.
When Pyra throws her sword, I'm completely defenseless.
Yeah, but the wheel, you have to shield it for the rest of the game.
Okay.
You know that, right?
So you know that so when I throw the wheel, it spins for a really long time, right?
For the game, yeah.
That means I'm defenseless for the rest of the game.
But that means I'm in defense for the whole game.
You are, but if we're playing 6 niggas, now what? If you dodge it, now what? I'm just left open with nothing.
That's when your brother comes in. Saves the day. Or wait, who's on your team?
Me and Noah.
That was Noah.
They're popping, bro. Yeah. Me and Noah, you can't lie like me and Noah wasn't getting it lit.
Y'all were.
Our synergy was incredible, bro. We were really controlling the map. We were only losing because Millie had cheating ass characters. But we was controlling the map.
Caleb was doing work, though.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. We was scraping that nigga.
All the thunders and all the...
He was just annoying us.
Nah.
He just gets Pikachu and runs the same attack over and over and over and over. But with that same logic, Noah uses the same...
cannon shit.
That cannonball, man. If you're playing against Noah in Smash Bros, and when he picks Bowser Jr., just be ready to jump and dodge and move. If you have a close combat character and you let him get some distance, you're in for a long run.
Yeah.
You're in for a long ride. Them cannons are different, nigga.
Even if you dodge it or shield it, you're going to get hit by it.
It has the double hit, yeah. It was fun, though. Shout out to my nigga Nick. Shout out to my nigga Eddie, Caleb, Noah. Was E-Man there? No, E-Man wasn't there. It was fun though. It was fun. We got to run that back again.
Yeah.
Slide next time, C2. Pay attention when
beat
we.
the fuck up.
Yeah, that's fine though. You don't have to be great. Eddie was a little out of practice, but he'll warm back up because he was good when I used to play him back. That was like 2 years ago. So yeah, he'll get back to it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
We got to stream some Smash, man. I feel like the listeners will enjoy that.
They would enjoy that.
Streaming some Smash Bros.
That's
that'd be
something.
fun.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun. We just got to get a capture card and we'll get it. Don't you have one?
I don't, but do you?
I do.
Oh, perfect. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll do that one day. I think that's everything I had on anime. Anybody watch anything else this week?
A friend of mine got me a Dragon Ball Super Goku Black poster. It's really nice. I should have brought it here today.
Wow.
But I'll probably bring it next time and show it off. Looks
wow.
pretty
So you're adding more to your anime collection.
cool. More.
Yeah.
What you mean more?
You got shirts, figurines.
Nah.
I mean, if you don't got that, do you really like anime?
Yeah, you got shirts, figurines, posters, all that.
If you ain't got a poster or some shit, you don't really like it that much.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you have a couple posters actually now.
Do I?
Yeah, you have at least 2.
I got a Dragon Ball Z one.
Yeah, and now you got another one.
Dragon Ball Z don't count as anime though.
What is it?
Cartoon. I don't know.
It's like
it just
Avatar.
don't count. Yeah.
It's like Avatar.
But
That shit's
Avatar
so
literally
Western.
is an anime.
Nah, we're not arguing this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. All I'm saying is that Goku Black poster probably hard.
It's hard, yeah, and it's one of them.
It's probably hard.
It's like a metal poster too, so it's professionally made.
Did you find
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It's made of metal?
well, like the brand is called like Displate or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the frame is metal, and I think the front of it is metal. It's nice though. It's
Really?
like professional.
I really
And
wanna
then
see
you
that.
stick it to the wall with magnets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about for behind here.
Oh,
I really want to see that. Now I'm very
images are
interested
nice.
in what the fuck that looks like.
yeah. It's
Slide
pretty
that to the studio when you get a chance.
cool. I will.
It's gonna be lit. I saw Ryan the
Black.
Last Dragon last night. That was actually really good.
I don't know what that is.
This is a new Disney movie. Yeah, Ryan the Last Dragon. I actually really enjoyed it. It got a little corny, cheesy, but once again, it's a kids movie.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you know how the win the battle with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
That's how it ended. But nigga, they was throwing hands. Like they were actually
Like Naruto level animation throwing hands? Or
nigga, they
was
were
it just-
fighting, bro. Talking swords and everything. They were going crazy. There was some great fight, combat, parkour scenes. It was really, really good.
I have to check it out.
And the animation was impeccable. This is probably the best Pixar animated film so far. Like in terms of animation, this was like up there with Moana.
I didn't see Moana.
That Moana animation was A1, bro. The water was animated so fucking perfectly, bro.
What? That's about the surfers.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Moana is where she's searching for the gem. Her and Maui, the big nigga
This is
with
the
the fish hook.
This the movie at like Hawaii, the Pacific Islander movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
in Hawaii,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's the Pacific Islander. Moana is fire. Shout out to that movie and Ryan the Last Dragon. Heat, bro. That shit is hard. Yeah, if you haven't peeped it, go ahead and check it out. I think it's on Disney Plus for the free on. I saw it in theaters. I saw it at AMC. It's nice to go back. I just like theaters, man.
Yeah, they're way better.
Yeah, with the good ass AC.
Yeah.
All the shit.
Yeah.
It's cold as hell in that room as you watching the movie.
It wasn't even that cold. It was like the perfect temperature. I was actually enjoying it.
Recliner chairs.
Yeah. Before that, I went to Dave & Buster's and lost my credit card like an idiot. So, it is what it is.
Did you cancel it?
Yeah, I froze it.
Uh,
Yeah. I paid for my meal, got up, walked away. Left that bitch right in the little, like, folder shit. Left that hoe in there.
I almost left my ID at the gas station the other day.
Damn.
Nigga, yeah, that shit could go terribly. I was like, the nigga, he was like, yo, you left this. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he could have
I was
finessed
like,
everything.
Nigga, what? PPP loans, all that.
That's
Nigga could have really got a PPP off of you.
a quick 20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
Yeah.
I think it's 20,000.
Yeah.
I didn't know it's 20,000. That's a lot. Damn.
Yeah.
You're sure it's 20,000?
20.
You can get
$20,000.
$20,000 doing that PPP loan and shit.
Damn.
Niggas have got it. Yeah.
It is over for some of them niggas, bro.
What you mean? The IRS.
Niggas are already getting caught, but like more niggas are gonna start getting caught.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the niggas who actually do it are getting away with it, though. It's not going to be the niggas who do it with their name.
Well, yeah, no, some niggas...
The niggas who did it with their name, yeah, they're going to jail. But the niggas who did it with other people's names, that is where they beat the system.
Yeah, a lot of people did that. They're like, yo, I'll sign you up for the PPP loan. Just give me $3,000 from it, and you get 17, and we'll keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, hey, it is what it is. If you got yourself a PPP loan, you better go ahead and start getting that money ready, because a loan means pay it back.
Yeah.
So have fun with that. But I think that's everything I got this week. I don't know if y'all ain't got anything. No?
No.
All right, bet. We can wrap it up to Let's Go by my boy Mish.
The baby? Oh.
Nah. By my boy Mish. He went and recorded this with Envion. Envion killed the mix. No offense to you, Millie.
Envion is good.
Yeah, nah.
Is that his rap name? Or I thought his rap name was like...
He goes by That's Mish.
Oh, I thought he had a whole different rap name. I thought it was Sora.
That's his producer name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to That's Mish. But yeah, he went over to Envion's studio, recorded with Envion. Envion is the nigga who does juice and shit. Envion on the mix. Yeah. Envion mixed that bitch. It goes crazy, and it's a good song. He came and laid down the original over here in our studio. It's good, though. Have you heard the new version?
No, I have not.
It's good. So, yeah, we're going to play it out to that. So, this is Let's Go by That's Mish.
Shout out me.
Laura?
Peace.
Is that you?
You know, I can't love
She know I can't love her, inviting her over. These niggas gon' hate cause they know I'm above them. We talking about cash, I'ma run to the bank. How they focus on me while I'm getting my funds. Yeah, I'm eating too good, got me feeling like gunning. Why they call him the plug, is that boy just a run? And they know I'm a star, they let me shit stunning. My dreams is a foreign card from my mother. And they know that I'm going far, that money and music, I swear I got time for no other. Spin a bag of some clothes to get free and I put some little shirts on my brother. And she can't be deceived when she ask if I love her. And she gon' get mad if I tell her no. These haters can't touch, I get bread in the better zone. I'ma stay cool cause my head in the better zone. She want me to go and she want me to get it. When she say she don't get me, I told her I get it. Finna pull up the sack, spin a rack on some linen. She told me to care, but I can't. It's the love that I lack when I'm hurting her feelings. And I'm working her back, they can hear through the ceiling. And I'm feeling refaded. Off a dope, I be too gone. And I want that bitch nice while I'm feeling a two-tone. But I ain't finna worry about them, finna get this little bag up. They hating, I ain't in your league, we don't match up. He playing my team, think he gon' need some bag. I was down bad, got the racks now back. The money I get, I sit down, watch it stack. Keep my head on a swivel, you know we don't lag. Keep my head on a swivel, you know we don't lag up. She know I can't love her, inviting her over. These niggas gon' hate cause they know I'm above them. We talking about cash, I'ma run to the bank. How they focus on me while I'm getting my funds. Yeah, I'm eating too good, got me feeling like gunning. Why they call him the plug, is that boy just a run? And they know I'm a star, they let me shit stunning. My dreams is a foreign card from my mother. And they know that I'm going far, that money and music, I swear I got time for no other. Spin a bag of some clothes to get free and I put some little shirts on my brother. And she can't be deceived when she ask if I love her. And she gon' get mad if I tell her no. These haters can't touch, I get bread in the better zone. I'ma stay cool cause my head in the better zone. She want me to go and she want me to get it. When she say she don't get me, I told her I get it. Finna pull up the sack, spin a rack on some linen. She told me to care, but I can't. It's the love that I lack when I'm hurting her feelings. And I'm working her back, they can hear through the ceiling. And I'm feeling refaded. Off a dope, I be too gone. And I want that bitch nice while I'm feeling a two-tone. But I ain't finna worry about them, finna get this little bag up. They hating, I ain't in your league, we don't match up. He playing my team, think he gon' need some bag. I was down bad, got the racks now back. The money I get, I sit down, watch it stack. Keep my head on a swivel, you know we don't lag. Keep my head on a swivel, you